Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Ector County Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, and tonight the Mudbugs will conclude this riveting, hard, intense three-game series against the Odessa Jackalopes. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. I'm Chet Yoder. So glad to have you with us here for a Louisiana Saturday night of hockey in Odessa, Texas. The Mudbugs coming off a nice win the other night. They won 5-3, and they did it behind the whole team's effort. 5 different goal scorers. David Brazile, Matt Vermanen both got their firsts of the year. Joe Mack with the shorthanded goal to open up the second, really, I thought was the dagger. That led into Dawson Chirino and Sean Bunting scoring tallies of their own. Mudbugs won 5-3. Cole Hudson was the big story as well, a big catalyst with 36 saves to pick up the win, as the Mudbugs now are 10-2-2 overall. They are now sitting with 22 points, 6 points behind Odessa, or ahead of Odessa, rather, with 2 games less played than Odessa. But the big story is Shreveport is 7 points behind Lone Star with 6 games in hand on them. So lots of decisions to be made, and obviously lots of results to be seen in the foreseeable future. The Mudbugs 10-2-2, Odessa 7-7-2 with 16 points. Then the Warriors coming off a big win over Lone Star last night. They have 15 points. They're in the 4th and final playoff spot. And then the Bulls at 11 points, and then New Mexico in last place at 7. The Mudbugs now will look to conclude this 3-game series with a series win, and they will look to do it behind a good force of efforts. And, of course, Cullen DeYoung will get the start this evening, and we'll talk more about that in our Whataburger starting lineups. We'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 3 of this 3-game series in Odessa. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And, Coach, a 5-3 win. Obviously, I guess you can say you cut down the mistakes from Thursday, but maybe some more work to do, obviously, today in preparation. But obviously a nice overall win and a great start. I'm sure that's what you were looking for.
Yeah, we buried on some of our chances last night, and we got some dirty goals, which was nice, just putting pucks to the net and stuff like that. Sometimes you have to get those, in order to win hockey games. But we really, as far as the finer details, like our line changes have just been detrimental lately, and that's unacceptable at this level. and we gave up 2 goals just off of line changes alone last night, 2 of the 3 goals. And when your PK is actually doing the job and killing penalties, you can't be giving up 5-on-5 goals by simple line change mistakes and stuff like that, getting off at the wrong times. And so we got to really clean that up. It's really just the finer details of the game that have kind of cost us lately, and we're just trying to nip that in the bud.
Felt like in the second period you kind of returned the favor from what happened on Thursday when Joe Mack scored a shorthanded goal, and from there you really got that momentum back, and it was followed by Shreveport and Bunting getting tallies of their own. So it felt like you really kind of gained control of that period in the game. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, Joe's actually we have guys that sit in on PK meetings and stuff like that, and Joe hasn't really had an opportunity, although he's been sitting in on the meetings, trying to just making sure he knows what to do whenever his time may be called, and we needed him to do a job last night. And the bonus was that he actually scored on the PK, but I thought Vermi did a great job to actually get him the puck. He did a great job using his body and gaining puck possession to put it over to Joe, and Joe actually tried making a pass. Puck came back to him, made a pretty elite play to be able to score from the angle that he did. So good for him. It's a great job by him, and chipping in offensively obviously on the PK is huge. And the other guys, Shreveport getting a goal and stuff like that. It was 5 different goal scorers, I believe. So it was a nice all-around effort from the boys.
Cole Hudson, you went back to him after what was probably a rough night, probably his first rough night between the pipes. I guess the easy decision would to be to make a goalie switch yesterday. You decided to stick with your horse, and boy, he made 36 saves for you, and he was one of the catalysts in the win.
Yeah, he responded the way we wanted to see him respond. Veteran goalie, gave him another opportunity, and really came up with some big saves when we needed him to. I think 5-3 going into the third. They had that breakaway there. He made a big save there, and just came up with some big timely saves when we needed them, and he did a great job for us last night.
Near the end, it got a little ugly between Shreveport and Odessa's captain, Evan Orr, and I wanted to ask you about it because Shreveport takes the boarding penalty, and then Orr obviously takes offense to that. He starts attacking Shreveport. Shreveport seemed to be very aware of the situation, that it was less than 5 minutes. You don't want to take another suspension because he just came off of one. Or now expecting a suspension. Shreveport says he's okay, and shows a lot of discipline from number 15.
Yeah, that's been a really, really hard work in progress, is our discipline, to be able to swallow your own pride and be able to take a punch in the face or a hit from behind, because sometimes plays are going to happen, whether they may not be malicious. It may be a hit from behind, and you don't mean to hit the person from behind, but like there's certain situations where you got to be in control of your own game and your own mind and body, and I was proud of Dawson because he is that competitor that isn't afraid to fight. He likes the physical game, and I commend him for staying disciplined in that. Taking the boarding call, that's something he's got to try to let up on a little bit. But again, that's something he's working on, right? And that's something that all these guys need to work on. And really proud of him for not dropping the gloves in that situation, because it turned out to put us in the driver's seat towards the end of the game.
This is now finally the final leg of this 3-3, Coach, and I know one thing you always worry about is obviously the energy, what's going to be brought out tonight, what needs to happen in the opening frame to kind of set the pace, and hope you guys can get the series win.
We need to settle the game down early. We just need to settle the game, possess the puck, and the game just needs to be so simple that it looks easy in a way. Just move the puck, get the puck deep, and then let your forecheck go to work, and just let the game happen. That the type of game we practice every single day, we just need to let that happen today, and it's just a matter of playing a simple hockey game and just showing up to work.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages on the Landers pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. Now time for your Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. At left wing for the Odessa Jackalopes, head coached by Jason Fortier, assistant coach Nate Skidmore. At left wing will be number 7, Ben Doherty. At center will be the always dangerous number 4, Joey Musa. And on the right wing will be number 21, Alex Konovalov. On defense will be number 20, Eamon Doney, and number 8, Adam Colson. Getting the start in nets, he just arrived earlier this week. He'll make his Odessa debut at 6'8", 195 pounds, number 33, Cooper Black. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Rich Perrant. At left wing will be number 7, Connor Gato. At center will be number 9, Matt Vermanen. And on the right wing will be the cheesehead from Verona, Wisconsin, number 13, Mason McCormick. On defense will be number 32, Chris Hedden, and number 4, Davis Gockler. In net, there was not much of a discussion about this one like there was last night. They're going to go back to number 35, Cullen DeYoung from Canton, Michigan, the 6 feet, 165-pounder. And the numbers are as follows. He is 2-0 in 3 games played with a 3.72 goals against and an .886 save percentage. He has struggled in 2 of the 3 starts he made, but he did make big saves in his last start against New Mexico to preserve a 6-4 come-from-behind win for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. So those are some of the things that Coach Soupy is going to look closely at for DeYoung. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. I like a barbecue chicken strip sandwich. I don't know about you, and you pour a little Louisiana hot sauce on it along with some spicy ketchup. Whataburger, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Mudbugs in their home whites jerseys, playing on the road. Of course, Odessa in their red, white, and black jerseys. This is Slapjack's birthday. Slapjack, the Odessa mascot. And we got about 19 to 20 mascots in the house, so if you're a fan of mascots, you got to love this showing. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem, as the Mudbugs will skate from right to left in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Of course, watching from afar is the Mudbugs honorary assistant coach Chris Lane, who always seems to have a phone call inside the coaching staff, and he has been obviously a big addition ever since he arrived in Shreveport to help us out behind the bench for all home games. Happy birthday to a couple of Mudbug diehards tonight. Miss Kayla Marie celebrating a birthday, and Miss Christy Bremer Screws celebrating a happy birthday. So happy birthday to Miss Christy and Miss Kayla. Thanks for joining us. And Christy was the one who guessed David Brazile for the Light the Lamp LED for Life competition, so she is going to earn her prize at our next home game, which will be January 8th. The Mudbugs will host Wichita Falls for a start of a 2-game series. Renee's Run Weekend, Cancer Awareness Weekend. It'll be great. We'll auction off those special jerseys after Saturday's game. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 during business hours, or log on to tickets.georgespond34.com and get your tickets now. Mudbugs and the Warriors, Friday and Saturday, the 8th and 9th of January, 7-11 puck drops. Now ready for this Landers opening puck drop. It's Vermanen and Musa battle at, and won there by Vermanen. Kicked back to the near side there to Hedden. Hedden now will drop it back to Gockler. Gockler up the middle of the ice. He tried to chip it in. Turned over. Now to the far side. Musa winds, fires, score! It did not take long for Odessa to get on the board just 15 seconds into the contest. He wired one, and he beats DeYoung. Glove side. Coach Soupy said in the pregame show he wanted to set the pace. A turnover in the neutral zone, and Joey Musa takes advantage. 1-0 Jacks. And just a nightmarish start for Shreveport. Jacks 1, Bugs nothing, just 15 seconds in on the very first shot of the game. For Musa, he's had a riveting start since he arrived. That's goal number 3 on the young season. All 3 of his goals against Shreveport. Kind of reminds me of former Corpus Christi Ice Ray Kyle Moore of a couple years ago. Scored most of his goals against Shreveport. And the Mudbugs in an early 1-0 hole. Face-off, battle at one there by Onstadt. Now back to Metcalf. Metcalf will flip it back over to Hallard. Musa's third, just 15 seconds in. And Eamon Doney gets the only helper. Off the far side boards, Onstadt now will just laser beam that baby in. Slowed down there by the big hunk of goalie there named Cooper Black. Now off the far side, now Odessa comes in 2-on-2. Puck now pitchforked into the far corner. Metcalf and the Mudbugs will try to settle things down. Metcalf dropped back to Hallard, and the New Jersey native along the far side has it of his own territory. To the near side there to Metcalf. He'll throw a pass off the stick of Dorfman. It goes through the neutral zone, tied up. Steele goes chasing after it. Now Sherino in on the forecheck along the end boards behind Black. Mudbugs now trying to press a little bit here down low. Getting it now to the near side there is Steele from the near circle. Quick shot there by Dorfman through traffic, went wide. Now Doherty. He'll ding it in behind the cage. That's Colin Doherty of Shreveport. Now poked at there by Sherino, back to Brazile, throws it toward the net. Paddle save made there by Black from Brazile on a shot there from the left point. Now along the end boards, Mudbugs try to work the zone again. Good pinch there by Brazile. Now he gets caught, 3-on-2. Here comes Kuhn, skates in, near circle, throws it toward the net. Good slow down there by Sean Bunting. Now to the near half wall, quick shot there by Bankier, got blocked there by Dorfman from the near circle. Now to the far corner it goes, drubbed up pretty good there by Brazile, getting help there from Bunting. The puck to the right of DeYoung. Now behind the cage of DeYoung, along to the near side. That's number 19, Hoyard. Up ahead there to German. Now cross-ice pass. Quick wrister goes high, but caught and gloved down there by DeYoung on a shot there from the far half wall by Brian Smith. 2 minutes gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. 1-0 lead for Odessa, just 15 seconds in. Face-off won there by Shreveport. They have it. And now turned over. Quick shot there. Shoulder save made there by DeYoung on a hot shot there by number 19. That was Dane Hoyard. Now along to the near corner. Hoyard's got it. Shoveled up top there to Bankier. Now rimmed around on over to Hard. Hard a blast. It goes wide. Now to the near corner it goes. Heading gets hit hard. Puck now lodged but not out. Here comes Bankier through the bumper slot. Shifts it on over to the near corner there to German. Thrown across. Quick shot. Score. That was Smith through the bumper slot. 2-0 Odessa. Odessa moved the puck well, and Brian Smith from the bumper slot roofs it on DeYoung, and Odessa with the early 2-0 edge. And they have got to settle down their Canton, Michigan goaltender right now. .231 gone by in the first period. It is 2-0 Odessa. Brian Smith's first of the year. German will get one helper. We'll see who gets the secondary assist. Big shout out to the Billets. They got a Billet watch party at Martin and Carla Mueller and Chuck Landry and family at the Mudbugs Manure. Glad to have the Billets with us. Gathered in, enjoying some nice, oh my gumbo, hot gumbo, along with some potato salad and lots of delicious snacks. Glad to have the Billets all gathered in one place, and hopefully they can rally Shreveport from afar to come out of this 2-0 hole. Hashtag love our Billets. Just a disaster for Shreveport early. But one thing they have shown that they can come back from deficits. They're down by 2, the most dangerous lead in hockey. Uh-oh, turned over. McCormick's got it, thrown across. Here's a backhand shot there by Gato. He scores! Connor Gato flipped it in, top shelf, where the ladies hide the fine wine, and the Mudbugs with a big-time answer. Just 13 seconds after Smith scores, Gato gets his third, and the Mudbugs are on the board. It's the Jacks 2, the Mudbugs 1. Great work from McCormick to flip it in deep. Now along to the far side. Now shoved in deep into the Odessa zone. 3 minutes gone by in the first. It's only 2-1. Now to the far corner. I say only because it might be a track meet tonight the way this is going. Now Weber has it in front of DeYoung to the far side there to Hallard. Maybe that goal will pick up some confidence for DeYoung as that puck rolls toward the net of Black and he covers it up. You can see Coach Rich, he did point at DeYoung to say, hey, just calm down. We got one back for you. And it's just like that, just a big-time play there from the Jacksonville, Florida native to get the Mudbugs back in this game and just try to settle the nerves down for DeYoung, who hasn't started a game since November 21st against New Mexico. Face-off battle at 1 there by Odessa. Odessa up 2-1. 3.5 gone by in the first. Now to the far corner. Konovalov has it deep in the Mudbug zone. Played back up top now over to Carrick. Hard a shot. Tipped on net. Save made there by DeYoung as he corrals it into his chest. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Beer, sports, wings. It does not get any better than that. I preferably like Caribbean jerk wings, boneless if you ask me. I like the celery, keep the carrots, and give me some of those potato wedges. Those are delicious. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. I do recommend that Carolina Reaper if they had that. I tried that the other day. That was delicious, but I love spicy stuff. Now along to the near side. Sherino tried to flip it out. It got blocked. Behind the cage now, Colin Doherty has it tied up there with Konovalov. Now shoved out of trouble over to Brazile behind the cage. Up the middle now, up ahead there to Dorfman. The point leader for Shreveport. Oh, sandwiched in there is Sherino. And you know Sherino will be targeted by Odessa after his hard hit on Evan Orr. Orr suspended 2 games after he committed a fight in less than 5 minutes to play, which isn't allowed in the league. Stolen away. Here comes Joe Mack. Quick wrister. Oh, and a blocker save made there by Dion. And a quick shot. They score. I thought it went across the red line. Sedlicek thought he put it in, but the play is waved off. Coach Soupy wanted an explanation. There is a penalty coming up. I'll check that. There is no penalty. It was a hand pass on Shreveport. That'll definitely negate a goal there for Sedlicek, who's just been aching to get a goal. He has no goals since he scored 2 on the opening weekend in Wichita Falls. Face off now to the left of DeYoung. 2-1 game, 15:30 remaining in this first period. Face off won there by Shreveport as they're able to jab it all the way down in the Odessa zone to my left. Now along the near half wall, Joe Mack try to jump it up ahead. 2-on-2. Here comes Siffinger from the near side. The former Barava throws it across. Blocked there by Bunting. Now to the near corner it goes. Tied up there from Gockler. Bunting now will wrist it around the far side there to Hedden. Hedden now off the far side window all the way down. Here comes Sedlicek from the far circle. Quick wrister. Blocker save made there by Black. It was a shaky save there by number 33. Now to the near side. Here comes Kuhn back the other way. He'll take a twirl back into the near half wall of Shreveport zone. Gets sandwiched out of the boards there by Metcalf. And Sedlicek will be able to wrist that puck down the far boards and down the length of the ice. 14:45 remaining here in a hard and riveting Generational Financial Advisors first period. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Puck now wristed in there by Gato, who scores his 3rd of the year to get the Mudbugs on the board and try to settle things down. German was cherry picking, and now he'll just pick up the cherry and take it all the way back into his own zone. Here comes German, now gains the blue line, poked along there by Procopio. Puck now hammered back in there by Carrick. Good end-to-end action here. Shots 3-3, thrown in front, blocked there by Vermaelen. Odessa holds the zone, though, from the far half wall. That's Anderson. Anderson now tied up there with Hallard. Now to the far side, driving the net. Quick shot save made there by DeYoung. Now in front of his pads. Taken out of the zone there by Procopio. To the near side there to Gato. 2-on-2. Gato now will just dish it off the near side boards and down into the Odessa zone. Coach Soupy will get a line change. Procopio on the forecheck. Throws it in front. It got blocked. Quick shot there by Brazile. Tipped on it. Hit the knee of Procopio. And Procopio's feeling it right now. He would have loved that puck to ricochet in off his knee, but it went right into the glove of Black. 13:45 remaining here in the opening frame. It is Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. I'm Chet Yoder. So glad to have you with us live from Ector County Coliseum in Odessa, Texas. Dorfman to take the face-off from the near circle. Deep in the Jack zone. Play back up top. Hallard can't handle it. Tied up there by Brazile. Brazile now gets good body positioning to get in front of Cobb. Now rimmed around the far side. Boards deep in the Odessa zone. Wristed away. Jabbed at. Looks like a hand pass on Dorfman. And that face-off will come back deep into the Shreveport zone. Be sure to join Coach Rich and Coach Soupy for Inside the Bugs, the exclusive video podcast that will give you an inside scoop of all things Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Just go to patreon.com/InsideTheBugs and subscribe now. Face off to the right of DeYoung. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Brazile bangs it off the far side. Boards up ahead there for Sedlicek. Couldn't handle that bouncing biscuit. Puck stashed back into the Mudbug zone there by Van Kompernol. Now to the far side. Hit hard there was Hallard. Now puck taken away there by Bankier. Bankier now shoved back up top. Poked ahead and nudged up ahead there by Sedlicek. He'll take a U-turn back into his own zone. On over to Brazile, the captain. To the near side. Oh, Brazile took a hard hit as Cobb went after him. Now thrown up ahead. Here's Bunting. Quick shot. He hit the post. Oh, Bunting rings the iron. Now along the end boards. Mudbugs getting some good chances here. Off the far side boards. Up ahead. Big burst of speed. Here comes Musa. He'll pop it back into the Mudbug zone. Along to the end boards. Taken there by Hedden. Up ahead. Stolen away. There by Doherty of Odessa. Winged in there to Musa. Now around to the far corner. Konovalov back up top. It goes to Doney. Doney a blast. Blocked in front. Now to the far side. McCormick mails it off the walls along the near corner there to Gato. Gato has it. Gato now up along his own zone. Forwards it up ahead there to McCormick. And McCormick will spear it into the Odessa zone. Line change here for Coach Soupy. Almost 8 minutes gone by in the first. Jacks 2, Bugs 1. To the far side, Colson has it. Colson now from the far side throws a cross-ice pass there to Konovalov, and Konovalov will just squeeze it into the Mudbug zone. Now to the near corner it goes. Procopio to the far side there to Hallard. Hallard couldn't nudge it up ahead to his man. Now played up top. Quick shot tipped on net. Oh, it hit off a couple of bodies in front there by Carrick at the point and went wide of the cage. Kuhn steals. Played up ahead there. On over to Manzo. Drop back to Hart. Intercepted. Back the other way. Here comes Procopio. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Pelts it toward the net. Stick save made. Rebound chance. Mudbugs up in arms over a quick whistle. Black never controlled it. What a gift for Odessa. Mudbugs bench irate. I am not sure how that got whistled. Black never controlled it. Face off to the right of Black. Taken there by Dorfman. 11:36 remaining in the first. 2-1 lead for the Jacks. What a quick whistle. Played back up top to Metcalf. Thrown in front. Club save made there by Black. So glad to have you with us in various parts of the world, including a youthful hockey group in Fort Worth, Texas, tuned in tonight. Glad to have them with us. Lots of Mudbugs fans over there representing from Fort Worth. Now to the far half wall, worked into the Shreveport zone. Nudged up ahead. Oh, Sherino had a chance to go off with it. And now to the far side. Oh, hard check there by Steele. Now to the far side, Anderson to the right of DeYoung. Now taken away there by Steele. Steele up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino now gains the blue line from the left side. Sherino has it. Wines, fires. He shot it just wide. And now Doherty holds the zone from the right point. Worked in deep there to Dorfman. Dorfman trying to hold it in from the far half wall. Puck stolen away there by Carrick. And Carrick will just gallop back behind the cage of Black and now gallop it up. From left to right, he comes around the check of Sedlicek, and look at that hit. Oh, my goodness. Tied up there was Doherty and Humpfner. They ran into each other in front of the Mudbugs bench. Now off the end boards to the near side there to Brazile. Brazile can't get the puck out of his zone, and now in the secondary effort, he's able to pitchfork that baby down into the Odessa zone. 10:28 remaining in the opening frame. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Cobb with trouble with it, and now Sedlicek steals. They get into the Odessa zone. Up ahead there to Mack. Quick shot, save made. Rebound chance, turnaround chance got blocked, and now Bunting has it from the bumper slot. Thrown in front. Glove save. Made there. Oh, late hit after the whistle. As Sedlicek goes down. Mudbugs want a call. They're going to get one. What a hard-hitting, intense first period. And we're just 10-12 left in it. Bankier's going in. I believe it's a roughing call. Mudbugs power play was 1 for 4 last night. They are ranked 12th best in the league at 16.9. Odessa's PK, 80%, 16th best. Face off now to the right of Black. Mudbugs would love to tie this baby up early. Shot 7-6 in favor of Shreveport. Tied up and won there by Odessa. Doney hasn't. Doney will send the puck all the way down the length of the ice. Slowed down there by DeYoung. Metcalf has it behind the cage. He'll go with it now. Up the ice from right to left. Shoved on back there to Dorfman. Dorfman enters his zone from the middle. He has it now. Sets up shot from the near half wall. Dorfman played back up top to Metcalf. Metcalf waits. Down low now to Dorfman. Dorfman now gets across. One-time blast there by Brazile. Save made. Rebound chance. Oh, boy, that backhand just went wide as Metcalf was going in on the net. He had Gato at the doorstep. Now off the near side boards. Over to Brazile. Brazile has it. Works it into the zone. To the far corner there to Weber. Throws it wide. Now over to Bunting. Bunting has it. Spins it around. Thrown across. Intercepted there by Doherty. And Doherty will sky it out of the zone. 9:13 remaining in the first. 1 minute left now on Bankier's penalty. Here comes Hedden up the middle of the ice now. Gains the blue line over to Mack. Mack now back up top to the left point there to Hedden. Hedden now to the top of the point there to Gockler. Gockler waits. Over to Hedden. Smacks it toward the net. Blocked in front. Puck now is just jabbed out to center. Hedden has it to the near side there to Gockler. Odessa had a change. Can Mudbugs catch him? To the near half wall. Sherino back up top to Gockler. Gockler to Hedden. Hedden at the point. Now to the far side. He goes to Vermaden. Vermaden now at the top of the point. Wristed toward the net. Blocked. That was broken up there by Manzo. Now to the near circle. Vermaden played back up top to Gockler. 10 seconds left on the power play. Now to Hedden. Hedden from the wrister. Thrown toward the net. Pad save made there by Black. Gockler played back up top. Time coming up to an end here. Vermaden now from the right point. He has it. Vermaden waits. 5-on-5 hockey to the far circle to Sherino. Sherino throws it in front. Whacked at there by Mack. He just fanned on it. Couldn't get much on it. And the penalty is over. Mudbugs empty on their first man advantage. Puck now shoveled back into the Shreveport zone. Gockler has it along the end boards behind the cage of DeYoung. 7:50 remaining in the first. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Wristed up ahead off the stick, I believe, of Procopio. It goes in deep, slowed down there by Black. Rimmed around the far side half wall. Now cross-ice pass there to Konovalov. He comes in from the right side, throws it through the slot. Good poke check there by Hallard. Now to the far side, Onstad chases it. Back up top now, over to Doney. Doney to Hart through the slot, broken up there by Mack. Now it goes to the far corner. Onstad chases after it. Wristed in along the end boards behind the cage of DeYoung now to his right. Puck sealed up along the wall like pigeons fighting over a piece of bread, trying to dig it out of a ditch. Metcalf's in there. Onstad's in there. Konovalov trying to dig it out. Tied up there. Doherty's in there trying to squeeze it out. Looking for a whistle at least. Mudbugs able to squeeze it out, and they got possession now. Along to the near side there to Hallard. Off the stick of Weber, and it goes on net. Slowed down and stopped there by Black. A break in the action. Take a deep breath. What a hard, riveting first period it is. Odessa 2. Shreveport 1, shots 10-6 in favor of the Bugs. It's 2-1 Odessa. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. It could be a lot worse for Shreveport considering their disastrous start. 15 seconds into the game, Joey Musa able to roof one glove side on DeYoung for the first shot of the game. Musa's third from Eamon Doney 15 seconds in. Then at 2:31, Dane Hoyard gets his second of the year from the bumper slot. I thought it was Smith. They're going to give it to Hoyard. Maybe he tipped it in front, assisted by Tyler German. At 2:31, Odessa take a 2-0 lead. Then just 13 seconds later, Gato comes across through the slot, flipped up ahead with a pass perfectly from McCormick, and Gato able to wrist it top shelf for his third of the year at 244, and that's where we stand with 6:53 remaining in the first. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Face-off now in the left wing circle. Vermaden to take it. Vermaden battle at one. It back up top to Brazile. Brazile from the left, right, throws it toward the net. Pad stop made there from Black from his left pad. Now thrown through the slot, poked at, hard hit up top. And McCormick goes down, and we got a whistle. Looks like a hand pass by Odessa. So this faceoff will stay deep in the Odessa zone. Or rather, that hand pass was on Shreveport, so it's going to come out of the Odessa zone. 6:40 remaining in the first. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Battle at now tied up 1 there by Dorfman. Mudbugs doing a good job so far in the face-off circle. Doherty now will just lodge it in to the Odessa zone. To the far corner it goes. Picked up there by Smith. Smith now slipped it up ahead. 2-on-2 with a burst of speed. Here comes German. Gains the blue line from the right side. Thrown in front. Blocked at. Oh, boy. Trying to deflect it out of the zone there was Steele, and he kind of rolled off his stick now to the far corner. Doherty has it. Doherty now behind the cage. Trouble with it there with Anderson on his tail. Now loose puck taken there by the captain, Brazile. To the far side there to Steele. Up ahead, missed the stick of Brazile, and now Sherino will grab it. Oh, boy, Brazile took a stick atop the face. I hope he's okay. Now played back through the neutral zone. Doherty sent back to his blue line of Hedden. Hedden now up the ice, up across the red line. He'll just barrel it into the Odessa zone. Bunting in on the forecheck. Stopped there by Sedlacek from the far corner. Sedlacek twists it in behind the cage. Held on to a bit there was Bunting. Mudbugs screaming for a holding call. Now along behind the cage of Black. Joe Mack going to try to grab it. He'll poke it up ahead to the right point there to Gockler. Now to Hedden from the left point. Throws a soft wrister. And a shaky save made there by Black. But he's able to corral it and stop it for a whistle. Kuhn and Sedlacek had a few words, and you don't want to start poking the Staten Island, New York beast there in Lucas Sedlacek. He's one of those guys who thrives on confrontation. Face off to the right of Black. Vermaden to take it. Face off one there by Vermaden. Played to Gato. Gato now back up top. Gockler a ripper. Pad stop. Rebound chance. Another save made there. As Gato was at the doorstep, Hedden throws it toward the net. Glove save made there by Black. Mudbugs pushing as Gato gets robbed at the doorstep of his second of the night. Big shout out to the Gato family. Tuned in tonight from Jacksonville, Florida. Glad to have them with us. Face off one there by Odessa. Around to the far side boards. McCormick tying it up along the right point. Vermaden is in there, now squeezed out there by Colson. Now to the near side there to Van Kompernol. Stolen away there by Hedden. Hedden now through the slot. Puck ricocheted back into the blue line, and Gockler will take it all the way back. Now to the near corner to Vermaden. Vermaden off the stick of Gato. Gato now just kind of guides it in to the Odessa zone. Taken away there by Doney along to the far corner. He'll just shove it back over to Colson, and Colson will settle it down. With 4:38 in the first, Mudbugs weather an early horrific storm, and they're just down by 1 right now. Very much in this game, out shooting Odessa 15-6. They have to feel good about their chances right now. Here comes Weber, glides into the zone from the far circle, quick shot, paddle save made there by Black. Now to the near half wall, Procopio throws it in behind the cage there to Weber. Weber to Procopio, thrown toward the net. Oh, he had Gotinsky at the doorstep, trying to tip that baby home. Now along the end boards, Gotinsky fighting for it. Now to the far side, far half wall, shoved at. Now, Mudbugs got caught, 2-on-2. Back the other way, here comes Brian Smith, thrown toward the net, paddle save, made there by DeYoung, a little premature lampillation behind DeYoung. Now gaining the blue line there is Procopio, and it's wristed into the near corner. I'm a little curious. We've had 2 premature lampillations in 2 games, thrown toward the net there by Weber from the near circle, glove save made there by Black through traffic. I'm just surprised about that lamp that has a little bit of a happy finger to it. Our LED for life winners tonight, very ironically, is Connor Gato's dad, Mr. Jay Gato, who's going to win our LED for Life prize, along with Josh Miller, both who guessed Gato would score the first goal. Congratulations to Mr. Jay Gato and Mr. Josh Miller. You're LED for Life winners. You have to go to next Friday's January 8th home game to redeem your prize at the information table. Oh, bad. Karen bounce. Steele throws it toward the net, and it gets blocked. Steele now from the far circle. Has it. Shoves it in deep, and now the puck deflected back up top. Doherty will rip it around the near side boards over to the near half wall. Brazile pinches in. Dorfman now works it cycled up ahead there to Sherino, and the puck is sent down the length of the ice. Should be icing on Odessa, and it will be. With 3:19 remaining in the first period, Shreveport is out shooting Odessa 17-7, but they trailed this game 2-1 after the 2 goals given up early in this contest. Now thrown back up top. Brazile holds the zone. Off the initial faceoff win. Quick wrister glove save made there by Cooper Black. Connor Gato and Joey Musa, very good friends, played hockey together from Pee-wees. Very, very close those two are, and those two are both fine hockey players. Face off now in the left wing circle to the right of Black. 3:13 left in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Face-off battle at 1 there by Odessa, taken there by Doney. Doney behind the cage, intercepted there by Sedlacek. Sedlacek throws a centering feed, blocked away there by Colson. Now here comes Manzo. Gains the blue line from the right side, works it in now to the near corner, taken away there by Mack, and Mack weeded out. No, he can't. Now he does. Able to work it out. Now Sedlacek in on the forecheck. Puck possessed, spun around there by Kuhn. Kuhn will spin it up ahead there to Manzo. Manzo has it. Manzo now will thread it into the near corner. And he'll go around the far corner there to McCormick to touch it. McCormick blocks off the passing lane. Getting help there from Hedden. Now played back up top. Left point shot. Glove save made there by DeYoung on a shot there by Siffinger from the left point. The Mudbugs will have 2 home games next weekend. Be sure to join us January 8th and 9th for Renee's Run Weekend. Get your tickets by giving us a call during business hours at 318-636-7094 or log on at any time to tickets.georgespond34.com. Face-off battle at 1 there by the Bugs. Over to Gato. Gato now from his near half wall. Kind of tries to send it in behind the cage over to Gockler. Gockler back into his own territory. Wristed just behind the stick of Gato. Oh, wow. Icing waved off. A little surprise there. Now to the far half wall. Oh, cut in there by McCormick. He'll send it in deep there to Vermont. And Vermont flipped in front. Oh, Gato shot it just wide. Played back up top to Hedden. Hedden from the left point. Thrown in front. Backhand shot. Save made. Now a chance there and diving and covering it up along the short side. There is Black. Jason Fortier wanted to know where that icing call was. Mudbugs took advantage of that gift and continue to press the net. They have outshot Odessa 18-8 in this game, yet they trail 2-1. And I don't think Shreveport's all that impressed with Black right now. He is making some shaky saves, does not have really a good footing in this game. And I believe DeYoung settled down after the 2 goals scored early on him. Now the far half wall, worked back out to center. Procopio pelts it back in. Tied up, stolen away there by Weber. Weber now gets his stick held on to, taken there by Bankier. Bankier slides it across there to Doney. Doney now advanced up ahead and scaled in there by German, and he flips it out of play. This faceoff will come out of the Shreveport zone, and looks like a young man to my right was able to catch that bad boy. Either he caught it or he took it off a bounce and it landed into his back hoodie. Nonetheless, nice play from that young man. Future hockey player. Face-off just outside the near Mudbugs blue line tied up there. Onstadt trying to grab it. He wins it. Good job there by Onstadt. Now to the far side there to Gockler. Gockler now wristed up back to Hedden. Hedden through the middle of the ice. He'll dump it toward the net. Smothered up there by Black. And that play was by design from Coach Soupy. He's trying to get as many offensive zone faceoffs as he can. He knows he has his team on Odessa's heel right now. Now the near side. Face-off won there by Odessa. Now trying to steal it there is Sherino through the middle of the ice. Kuhn now able to wrist it in behind the cage of DeYoung. Now behind the cage over to Doherty. Thrown in front. Oh, what a quick one-timer. Got the glass. That was Konovalov in front. Now along the end boards. Metcalf trying to grab it. Now Dorfman up ahead there to Steele. Steele sent up ahead there to Sherino. Now to Dorfman, he overskates it along his near half boards. Kicked around there by Metcalf. Metcalf going to take off into the offensive zone. Metcalf comes around the corner, throws it in front. Rebound chance. They score! That was Steele. Oh, they're waving it off. What's the explanation? Is there goalie interference? Did he get in the crease prematurely? They're looking for an explanation. Dorfman up in arms, and so is Coach Soupy looking for an explanation here. The whistle was quick. Metcalf now having a few words. Are they saying that they were in the crease before the puck went in? Are they saying there's interference on Black? I'm not sure right now. Long discussion going on with Coach Soupy. And Brazile now up in arms. Your officials tonight, Ian McCambridge, Brendan Ass, and James McQuestion, your linesmen. So the Mudbugs get another short end of the stick there. Just outside the Odessa blue line. One there by the Jacks. Musa throws it back now. 40 seconds left in this opening period, which has had some interesting revelations. Worked in deep into the Mudbug zone behind the cage of DeYoung, spun around, now to the near corner, worked in deep behind the cage, tied up along the walls. Brazile's there along with Doherty. Doherty carefully to the near corner, has it. He'll chisel it up ahead there to Bunting. Bunting now from the far circle, back on over to Dorfman, thrown toward the net, stick save made there by Black. He'll cover it up. He had Sedlacek charging the net. Boy, the only thing I can think of is maybe the net came off, maybe Black was interfered with. I am not sure why that goal was waved off. And I'll have to ask Coach Soupy about it after the game. Face off now in the right wing circle. Shots 21-9 in favor of Shreveport, but yet they're down 2-1. Gockler now tossed around to the left point. Sedlacek, backhand shot there by Vermanen goes wide. Now off the far side boards, 5 seconds. Intercepted. Can the Mudbugs get a chance here? Spun around there by McCormick, and time will run down as hard hit along the far half wall. And now a late hit there. Vermanen now after the whistle goes up top on Hoyard. Oh, wow. A couple of late hits run from each team in a very testy and controversial first period. A quick whistle, a goal disallowed, and the Mudbugs felt like they played one of their best first periods, yet they're down 2-1. Shots on goal in favor of Shreveport. Bugs 29, Bugs 21 shots on net, the Jacks 9. Your score after one period of play, it is Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show in Odessa. We're joined by one of our favorites, my roommate on the road and first-year Mudbugs full-time equipment manager, Chris Perry. Chris, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Talk about how the job has been so far. You were with us, for little brief stints here and there last year, 2 years ago. Now you're the full-time equipment manager. How's the gig been working out for you so far?
Yeah, so like you said, a couple years ago, I kind of, got asked to help out and whatnot, and thought it would have been a fun opportunity, and it most certainly was. One of my first experiences, the triple overtime in Lone Star, kind of got me hooked on it, and went back to helping out with ETBU as their graduate assistant, and kind of got approached with the opportunity to be the Mudbugs full-time equipment manager at the beginning of this season during training camp, and got offered the job, and then started, I'd say, a few days later, and then kind of been rolling with it ever since. It's a lot of work, but it's been awesome so far.
Did you find out kind of early in your life that maybe being a hockey player wasn't going to be a long-term thing?
Well, yeah, growing up in Shreveport, it was kind of hard to find ice anywhere. I grew up watching Soupy and the older Bugs and the pro days back at CenturyLink, and would kind of ice skate with them after the games or post-game skates with the fans and stuff, and always loved ice skating and would always consider playing hockey, and found out ETBU was getting a team, and then I emailed the president and was like, hey, I just want to be a part of it. I'd love to play, but if depending on the skill level of the players, I just want to be a part of the team. And he was like, well, if you're willing to work hard, then you're the first one on the team, and that was kind of it, and we ran with it from there.
I noticed you loved coaching, and you coached at different levels too, and you were definitely admired by a lot. Definitely young kids that you were part of in special tournaments, and of course you coached under Savvy, former Mudbug, current ETBU coach. You left that coaching position to take this job. I find that very fascinating because I don't think very many people would have done that. Did you not want to take that coaching path? Did the love for coaching maybe was lost? Can you explain that move?
Yeah, I really I always wanted to be involved with ETBU as long as I could. Growing up, I never even really had the thought of going to ETBU. Never knew about it until my senior year of high school, and after graduating 4 years and just realizing it was an awesome place to be, I kind of wanted to stay and help out as much as I could. So once I graduated my undergrad, I kind of went back and was helping with Savvy, like I said before, with the GA. And then, as far as like what it takes to be a coach, I wouldn't say that the love for it kind of disappeared, but I feel like my role with ETBU, I don't think I have the coaching, that's not just who I am. I'm not really a coaching person or what. I like to be more like hands-on, and as far as equipment managing, obviously, I feel like that's more of my cup of tea, if I should say.
That's the most strenuous part of your job is you're sharpening skates, you're under deadlines, you're setting up the table, the snack table, getting the jerseys ready, doing the laundry. What's the hardest part of the job?
I wouldn't say it's the hardest. I find it all to be pretty easy. It's just takes a lot of time. It's really tedious, but when it's all said and done, I mean, the guys, as appreciative as all the guys are, the coaching staff, I mean, I have people tell me all the time how much they appreciate what I'm doing for the team and as far as players and coaches. And, I mean, it may feel like stressful and it's like taking a lot of time at first, but once you see how much people appreciate it and how much they care about what you're doing, it really makes it all worth it.
Does it help that this team's off to obviously a riveting start? 9-1-2 going into this series in Odessa. You couldn't ask for a better start. It's actually the best start the Mudbugs have had in this NAHL era.
I mean, when I first started this season, I mean, I came in and was pumped from the get-go, and then once they got the good start that they're going, I mean, even when I'm on the bench with the guys, I try to keep them up, and I'm into it just as much as they are, fired up on the bench. And when we score big goals, and especially in overtime, the past recent games, I mean, I'm one of the most energetic on the bench, and I think that that has a lot to do with the camaraderie with the team and bringing them together. And I feel like if I can help provide some energy in any way, then I'm going to do whatever I can to do just that.
People always praise David Brazile being the captain of this team. This is his second year wearing the C. What have you noticed about him that stands out from other leaders?
I honestly don't think you could ask for a better captain anywhere. I mean, he's always willing to do anything for the team, always willing to help me in anything that I ask or he feels like I could use help in. And I mean, some captains you may see from other teams that when they see something needs to be done, let's go tell the rookies or whatever, and he's the first one to do the job himself, whether it's in the bathroom, cleaning the showers, or taking out the trash. He has no problem with putting his name down for one of the jobs for the week. So, I mean, that really helps me, and it really shows the type of person he is and what he means to the team.
We're talking to Mudbugs equipment manager Chris Perry here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. I know you love to spend a lot of time with the coaches, and I know you kind of get on their tail just as much as they do you. Do we need to have a room switch in the hotels on the road? Do you want a room with soup? I'll take Parent and maybe Coach Morgie, or do we want to leave it the way it is with me and you bumping beds?
No, I mean, I kind of, hang out with them sometimes, but they're always quick to tell me when it's time to take a hike and whatnot. But I mean, it's always good fun in there. I mean, Rich is pretty consistent with telling me jokingly when I come in the rooms and like ask for lineups or before games or whatever. He's always like, Chris, don't get too comfortable now. You know where your room is. Chet's missing you. So I mean, it's all fun and games. But I mean, just the way the staff is. I mean, we're all here for one goal, and that's to win a championship. So whatever it takes for all of us to do, we're all going to do our job to reach that goal.
One thing I've seen you do is work on sewing people's names on the back, and that obviously becomes a little bit more rigorous at the start because we're shuffling guys in and out. I don't know if I know of an equipment manager who owns their own sewing machine. You do, and you have experience with that, so that wasn't much of a problem getting those babies on, were they?
No, it's actually a pretty funny story. Before I got this job, I wanted to get a sewing machine just to help out with, like, ETBU if they were going to need, because sometimes any jersey gets ripped or whatever, and I sewed their letters and patches on. And I went to the sewing shop and looking for like a not expensive sewing machine, one of the cheaper ones, and one of the only ones they had was a baby blue one with butterflies and hearts. So I was like, hey, I'll go with it. It gets the job done, and it hasn't given up on me yet. So knock on wood that we can finish the season with it.
Is this something you want to grow in? And obviously, I know you want to be with the Mudbugs for as long as you can and keep getting better at doing your job, which you're obviously doing a great job at. At some point, do you want to move on to the next level?
I mean, I'm kind of here just seeing where things go. I mean, I'm not going to say it's never a possibility. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I would for sure take it into consideration if the offer came. But, I mean, as of right now, I'm kind of just doing my job with the Mudbugs and seeing where things go. But I'm never opposed to a higher level or whatever. But as of right now, I'm pretty set on the Mudbugs. I'm a Mudbug right now until something changes, and that's how it's going to be.
You know, I like to thank a lot of our corporate partners. Sonic Drive-In is one of our big corporate partners. You have to probably be the world's biggest Sonic fan. What's your biggest go-to drink at Sonic? Or dessert cup, because I know you're a big sugar freak as well.
Dessert's got to be it. Have to go with a Snickers Blast with Butterfinger added. Always the way to go.
Do you get one every week at Sonic?
For a long time, it was kind of once, at least probably 2, maybe even 3 times a week when I was with Soupy and Morgie, but we kind of all agreed that we had to shut that down a little bit, kind of back it up to 1 a week or whatever. We haven't had one lately. We may have to go back to that in the next couple of days.
That's Mudbugs Equipment Manager Chris Perry. Thanks for the time, and enjoy the rest of the season.
No problem, Chet. Thanks for having me.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of our favorites, one of our proud corporate partners, really for the last 3 years, and we appreciate your support so much. DeFata and Associates LLC, the man behind that is Jerry DeFata. And Mr. Jerry, first of all, thank you for coming on, and we appreciate your corporate partnership, especially during times like this.
Thanks, Chet. This has been a tough year, and I'm proud to be able to continue my sponsorship.
Talk about what's been going on with your business and obviously COVID and the effects of that.
So COVID, for especially in the beginning, caused a lot of slowdown and problems for the business. But I took the time to try to, take advantage of it. We upgraded some of our bug sweep equipment, some of our what's called TSCM, technical surveillance countermeasures. Invested in some new equipment and the training required to do it. So we tried to be productive. Things are starting to pick back up, which is good. Business is tough all over for a lot of small businesses.
And talk about the new training and equipment upgrades during this COVID lockdown.
So, with bug sweeping, one of the biggest problems is staying up to date with the new technology, the threats that are out there. So did a lot of research on new technologies, found some new equipment that, like I said, we invested in. I've been doing extensive training, learning more about aspects of it that I wasn't aware of. So that's been good. It helps us provide a much better product for our clients, and they end up benefiting from our investment and our downtime.
One of the big things is hidden cameras. We've talked about it in restrooms causing legal problems for some of the business owners. What can we say more about these hidden cameras, and what do people need to watch out for?
The biggest thing is for people to just be aware. There's cases all over the country, here included, where perverts, voyeurs, whatever you want to call them, are hiding cameras in public restrooms, locker rooms, school locker rooms, places like that, and videoing people when they think they're in privacy, changing clothes, going to the restroom. And in a lot of cases, we're finding that they sell this stuff on the internet. So that's one area that we really concentrated on. There's certain equipment that makes finding these things easier, and we also have developed some training that we can offer to business owners and their employees. Because, down the road, just like with slip and falls or anything else, if you're able to show that you've done all you can to prevent this problem, if somebody files, if your customer, for example, finds the camera, they file a lawsuit against you and the person. And then, you're in a legal battle, and one thing you're going to be asked is, what did you do to prevent it?
We're talking to Jerry DeFatta here from the DeFatta and Associates LLC, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. You talk about spying on small businesses, little things between employees. You work in that private investigation field. What are some of the things that people need to see?
So, people often think of espionage or spying as being something that, countries do to each other, and they don't think about it on a small business level. But we've seen cases where an employee just wants to get dirt on their boss or get something that they can try to bribe or influence their boss with, whether it be, the boss's private life or, business is starting to slow down and they're afraid that, something's going to close. So they're putting these listening devices and recorders in conference rooms so they can try to get a heads up on who's going to get terminated or who's going to be laid off or how much their coworkers make, so they can then make an argument that they're not being paid. So there's a lot of, from a national security standpoint, they're not that important. But, we're not talking about China or Russia spying on the business. We're talking about competitors, coworkers, employees, perverts, whatever. There's a lot of different reasons for somebody to want to spy, even on a small business.
Have you noticed an increase in these instances with COVID? How has that affected your business? Have you seen numbers go down? Have you seen traffic go up? Any kind of direct impact because of COVID?
So from a COVID point of view, access to, the public has been limited at a lot of businesses. So that actually works to the business advantage. They're not allowing people into their dressing rooms, restrooms, fitting rooms like they once were. But now that things are starting to open back up, it's going to be a problem. Now, the one thing that COVID has impacted is work from home. People working from home, taking sensitive equipment, taking sensitive material, work product home. I advise small business owners to have us go and do a security check of their homes to make sure they have the proper settings on their network, things like that, to ensure that all of their confidential business material, that their customer list, things like that, are not being accessed off property. So it's kind of twofold. There's an advantage in that there's less access, but there's also a disadvantage to stuff being out in public that maybe wouldn't have been out under normal conditions.
One thing I noticed about you is your travel schedule and your work schedule always crazy. Has it still been that kind of crazy schedule since COVID has hit us?
So for about, I'd say from March. I was traveling in March when things really locked down, and actually had been in New Orleans the weekend that it was discovered, that Monday in New Orleans. So we were all scared to death. We'd had a big event there. But, so for about 3 months it slowed down, but say the last 3 months, things have really ramped back up. People are starting to try to catch up from all the downtime. So, I'm fortunate in that business is good. Not everybody's in that position.
What is the easiest way for people to get in contact with you? I always talk about it in our second period, of course, during our broadcast, but I want to hear it from you.
So obviously the best way, you can just call me direct. My cell number, 318-426-0199. Or go to our company website, defattapi.com, or we have another site that's geared strictly towards the bug sweep, the equipment, and it answers a lot of questions people have, and that's LouisianaTSCM.com. So again, TSCM is the technical name for what we do. Most people just refer to it as bug sweeps, and we're the only company that specializes in that here in this region.
That's Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta and Associates LLC. Thank you again for being a corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. This is a great season so far for the Bugs on the ice, but it's most importantly what we do off the ice that makes it all work and really builds this community together. So once again, thank you for your partnership.
Thank you, Chet. We enjoy being at the games, and we look forward to a great season.
We'll have more after these messages on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. A very tough start for Bugs hockey as they gave up 2 goals in a 2:31 span to open up the game from Joey Musa and Dane Hoyard. But 13 seconds after Hoyard scored, Connor Gato came right back and flipped one in for his 3rd of the year. And it got the Mudbugs back on track, and then they really dictated the pace. They outshot Odessa 21-9 after 1 period of play, and that gave the Mudbugs really a lot of momentum. They just got a little bit on the short end of a stick of a couple of goals that got called off, yet they're only down by 1, and they have to feel pretty good about the way they played, at least through 1. Mudbugs skate now from left to right in this DeFata and Associates LLC second. Base off one there by Vermaelen. Now Hedden has it off the far side boards up ahead there to Gato. Gato will slice it to the near side there to Gockler. Drop it back there to Hedden, and Hedden mishandled it, so Gockler will take it. Gockler back in over his own blue line over to Gato. Gato spins it off the far side boards. McCormick wants to reset. He'll just chop it back on over to Gockler. Now touched on the stick there of Gato as the puck will go in deep to my right behind Black. Now to the far corner, thrown in front, quick shot, point blank save as Vermaelen was looking to tie it. Oh, what a golden opportunity. And now Shreveport's going to get caught for too many men on the ice. Just not what you want to do when you're really gaining all the momentum in this game. Or really, or I guess you could say controlling the momentum in this game, rather. Odessa's going on their first power play of the contest. Mudbugs' first choice personnel penalty kill unit ranked 17th in the league at 80%. Odessa 10th best at 18.2. McCormick will serve it. And we're just 33 seconds into the second. And Odessa will have their first power play of the evening. Face off to the right of DeYoung. Poked at, played back up top now to Colson. Colson to the far half wall, punched at behind the cage. Now Brazile has it. Brazile rims it around the far side boards, but not out. Spun around now. There is Colson. Wow, Mudbugs might have got away with one. And now here comes Brazile along to the far side. He skates in, far circle, quick wrister, stick save made there by Black. Now to the near corner. Brazile played back up top. Metcalf going to take it all the way back and kill off some more precious seconds in this first choice personnel penalty kill. Wow, Colson got held on to a bit. Mudbugs might have caught a break there. 1:10 gone by here in the second. 1:20 now left on the too many men on the ice infraction on the Bugs bench. To the near side there to Colson. Colson will outlet it up ahead there to Hoyard. Hoyard's stick bounced off of Weber's stick into the far corner. Now rimmed around to the far side boards. Handled there by Hoyard. Hoyard now kind of lifts it up top now to the right point, now to the left point there to Manzo. Manzo will work it down low. Mishandled there by Anderson. Taken away. Puck will be cleared down the length of the ice. Good job there by Onstott. All the way down. Mudbugs on the long change. They got to hurry. Down to 50 seconds left now on the power play for Odessa. Musa, cross ice, gains the blue line, is Kuhn. Kuhn now poke checked away there by Metcalf. Now to the far side. Vermaalen's in there trying to jam it out of the walls. Mudbugs trying to kill off some precious seconds. Tied up now behind the cage. Thrown back to the near half wall. Musa's got it. Musa back up top now to Carrick. Now to Musa from the left point. He'll drop it down low there to Konovalov. Konovalov elevator back up top. Carrick up shot blocked off the stick of Hedden. Musa was trying to tip it home. Now behind the cage. Musa will wagon wheel it around to the near half wall. Played back up top, but nobody was there. All the way back down the length of the ice. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. 5 seconds left now. The penalty coming up to an end. Odessa is 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Cross ice pass mishandled there by Kuhn. 5-on-5 hockey. So both teams come up empty on their first man advantage. Good job by the first choice personnel penalty kill. Now behind the cage, Brazile has it. Brazile getting hassled with there by Musa. Now to the near side there to McCormick. McCormick fresh out of the box. Steers it through the neutral zone. Up ahead there to Gotinski. Here comes Gotinski. Wristed toward the net. Blocked. Rebound chance. Carrick was in front. Now held on to a bit there was Gotinski. Gotinski will barrel it in behind the cage. Gato overskated it. Taken there now by Kuhn to the near corner of his own zone. Missed the pass over to O'Hare. Taken there by Brazile. And Brazile will rifle that baby back into the Odessa zone. Worked around out of the near half wall, taken there by Siffinger. Siffinger stolen away there by Dorfman, now taken there by O'Hare. His pass gets picked off there by Dorfman. Caromed off the far side boards, now taken there by Smith. Smith through the neutral zone, missed everybody. Will this be icing? It should be, and it will be on Odessa. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. 3:33 gone by here in the second period. It's all brought to you by DeFata and Associates, investigative and risk analysis services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata. It's 318-635-9944. Or to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Face off now to the right of Black. One there by Joe Mack. Play back up top. Here's Metcalf, a quick wrister. Save made there by Black. He had Mack at the doorstep. Joe Mack has scored in each of the first two games of this series. And now Mack and Carrick sharing a few pleasantries. It was Joe Mack and Tyler German who were all over each other last night. Face-off one there by Odessa. Caromed off the far side boards. Puck now rimmed back out to center. Now worked back. Hallard back into his own zone has it. Played up ahead there to Metcalf. Metcalf will carry it back over to himself. Gains the blue one from the right side. Thrown toward the net. Right pad stop made there by Black. A routine stop there. Now punched at, taken there, pushed up ahead there to Smith along to the near side. Sedlicek on his tail. Worked into the Shreveport zone. Quick shot there from the left point by Siffinger. Routine glove stop made there by DeYoung. Want to thank the Team Solon Foundation, which is a non-profit organization, for being proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. They offer scholarships for kids to be able to play hockey in Shreveport-Bossier area. They are founded in the memory of Solon Peterson to help spread his love and passion for hockey. Solon was a goalie in the Mudbugs Youth Hockey Organization who dreamed one day of playing for the Mudbugs. Our organization helps with league fees, provides gear for those who want to play. It's our mission to help every kid be able to play the greatest game. Team Solon Foundation can be found on Facebook. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. Played up ahead there to McCormick. McCormick now tied up there with Humphrey. He works it in. Oh, boy, McCormick got thrown into the Mudbugs bench. Blowing a tire there is Colson. Loose puck now. Intercepted there by Doney. Taken away there by Cobb. Gains the blue line from the right side. Oh, what a nice stick there by Gockler. Played up back into the neutral zone. Chasing after it there is McCormick. He's got Vermont in with him. It's an icing on Shreveport. 4:32 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second period. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. It's been that way since the 2:44 mark of the very first period. Face-off one there by Odessa. Played back up top. Now poked up ahead there by McCormick. McCormick has it. He gains the blue line from the middle. He'll work it in now to the far corner. Throw it back up top now. Spun around there was Hedden. Hedden now still has the puck from the far corner. He'll work it in deep. Try to toe drag. Couldn't get past the stick of Musa. Now played up ahead. Odessa's got numbers. Back the other way. 4-on-3, but they come in offsides. A big hello to a couple of new season ticket holders, Miss Shelley and Mr. Bill from Plain Dealing, Louisiana, who are tuned in tonight. New season ticket holders, and they are tuned in. So glad to have you with us, and so glad to have you part of the Mudbugs season ticket family. Look forward to seeing you next Friday as the Mudbugs will take on Wichita Falls, January 8th for our Renee's Run Cancer Awareness Weekend. Face-off just outside the near Mudbugs blue line. One there by Odessa. Bank here, banks it off the far side board, stolen up ahead. Oh, Onstadt couldn't handle that pass. Now Onstadt blocks it. He holds it in. Now to the far corner he has it. He has Procopio in front of the net. Now Weber whacks it in behind the case, thrown in front. Quick shot there by Onstadt. So smothered up there by Black. Onstadt had the right idea as he tried to slip it 5-hole. Want to thank all our billets for everything they do for the Mudbugs hockey, as most of them are gathered at Chucky Landry and Martin and Carla Mueller's place. Leanne and Brian Bechtel, Harriet Body, Zach and Jordan Choate, Levi and Charlie Dew, Jordan and Lindsay Gamble, Keith and Becca Gibbs, Mr. Jim Hacker, Spencer and Candace Hardy, Brian and Kristen Hill, and Jennifer Horton, Jeff and Nicole Lowell. We'll give you the rest of the list after the next whistle. Loose puck taken there by Doherty. Worked up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino, spin move around the far corner. He still has it. Thrown back up top. Kept in. Brazile throws it up ahead. Backhand centering feed there by Dorfman, but it's gobbled up there by Anderson. Anderson will angle up the far side boards, but taken away there by Sherino. Now Doherty played up ahead there to Dorfman. Dorfman waiting from near his own bench. He'll just loft it in, covered up there by Black. The rest of the list is as follows. James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell, one of our billet coordinators, Carlene Mudd, Martin and Carla Mueller, and Chucky Landry and family, Scott and Karen Musket, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Kyle and Paige Porter, Randy and Tanya Reeves. Miss Tanya Reeves, another part of that billet coordinating duo, which does a magnificent job. Casey Ryan and Dave Percotta, Amy and Trey Salters, Miss Tammy Sutton and Mark and Shannon Weldon, for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. We can't do it without you. Hashtag love our billets. Now off the far side boards. Face off one there by Odessa. 2-on-2. Here comes Kuhn. Gains the blue line from the right side. Quick wrister there. Stick save. Oh, boy. DeYoung left a juicy. Another shot. Score. It tipped off a body in front. I believe Siffinger is going to get it. And Odessa leads 3-1. Boy, the Mudbugs, who are out shooting the Jacks 26-12, really feel like they don't deserve to be down by a pair here. I believe in Siffinger's goal. Time of the goal, 5:55 of the second. Siffinger deflects it home. And for Siffinger, it's his first of the year. By the way, Gato's third goal of the season is your State Farm Drive the Game. For the best car insurance from State Farm, give Ben Tolis a call at 318-688-1522. Boy, that goal from Odessa is possibly a game changer. It's going to really damage the momentum that Shreveport had since Gato scored that State Farm Drive of the Game. They'll have to bounce back as they're down by a pair again. And this is the craziest part about hockey, is you can outplay the opponent, outwork them, outshoot them, and be down in a game. And that's what the Mudbugs are facing right now. Still plenty of time in this game. Face-off one there by Odessa. It's a good job there by Kuhn. To the far side there to Bankier. Siffinger gets his first. To the far side. I believe Doney will get the lead helper. We'll get the official call in just a second. Uh-oh, Bankier a blast. It goes wide of DeYoung. Now played back out to center. Now to the far corner. Kicked up along there by Manzo. Odessa with a little trouble back in their own end. Now off the back heel of Gato. And that puck will now ricochet back behind the cage of Black. Now played to the near half boards. Weber to Procopio. Up ahead there to Hedden. Hedden now held onto. And we got a penalty coming up. A high stick. Is there juice flowing on Hedden? He's checking. If there is blood, it's going to be 4. He was looking at his lip. Just going to be 2. What a big power play for the Mudbugs here. Siffinger, the guilty party. So Siffinger scores a goal, now commits a penalty. Siffinger's first from Brian Smith at 5:55. What a golden opportunity for the Mudbugs to creep closer, and now Metcalf having a hearty conversation with the lead official. Well, I'm not wondering what's going on here with Ian McKimbridge. Face off to the right of Black. Well, the Mudbugs would love to get it back right here and make this a one-goal game again. And now breaking the action. Skate over to the Mudbugs bench. What is this about? Ian McCambridge with a few words for Coach Rich. I think that might have been a warning for the associate head coach. Coach Rich a little fired up now behind the bench as he had a few words mouthed off right back at Ian McCambridge. Puck now chiseled down the far side boards and down the length of the ice. Coach Rich might have got a warning there from Ian McCambridge. I'm not sure what it was about. Now Metcalf will drop it back there for Bunting. High sticking infraction on Siffinger. Off to the near side, and Brazile comes in off sides. Boy, a goal against can rattle you, and the Mudbugs just got to calm down. Plenty of the time in this game with 12:49 remaining in the middle frame, brought to you by DeFata and Associates. They are out shooting Odessa 26-12, yet find themselves down by a couple, 3-1. Face-off battle at one there by Odessa. Colson now will wing it down the length of the ice. Hedden will grab it behind the cage. Hedden now has it. Hedden will work up the middle of the ice, up across the red line, over to his right there to Sherino, all alone, quick wrister, he scores! What blazing speed by Sherino as he wrists that baby home, glove side on black, power play goal, and the Mudbugs are within one again. Odessa 3, Shreveport 2. Dawson Sherino with his second goal in as many games. It's his fifth of the year. Hedden will get the helper. And the Mudbugs respond in a big way at 7:33 of the second on the power play. Boy, they made that look way too easy. Hedden and Sherino blaze by the penalty kill unit of Odessa, and the Swepco power play able to sweep one in. Well, the Mudbugs just keep clawing back in this game. Now thrown back up ahead, held in there in the Mudbug zone, now taken there by the Brazile. Brazile and the Mudbugs work it in now into the Odessa zone. Now along the end board, Sedlacek. Along to the far corner, there's McCormick, back to Sedlacek. Sedlacek now from the near corner. Mudbugs gain the momentum right back. Here comes Smith off the stick of Van Kompernol, in deep now into the Shreveport zone. Nudged up ahead to the near corner, taken there by Smith. Now a battle along the near half wall, pushing and shoving. There was Doherty thrown in front. Missed everybody as the puck bounces off the far side boards and down the length of the ice. 11:40 remaining here in the second. Odessa 3, Shreveport 2. The Mudbugs keep fighting back as they find themselves down by one again. Played back up top. Carrick now from the near circle. Thrown in front. Poke checked away there by Doherty, but not out of the zone. Musa plays it back up top now. Intercepted there by Bunting, but he can't take it out. Intercepted there by Doherty right back. Now puck is whacked out of the zone and swatted in there by Bunting. They were coming off for a line change. Great work from the Mudbugs. Hedden assists on Sherino's fifth of the year. They're giving it unassisted. They'll give Hedden an assist. Quick shot. Oh, thrown in front. Bouncing puck off of Konovalov's stick. Now along the end boards, tied up there is Metcalf. It is Sherino's fifth. We're going to give Hedden the assist. They have not given it to him on the website, but they will change that, I'm sure, very soon. Now punched up ahead. Oh, McCormick was trying to take off with it. He runs into German in front of the Odessa bench. Taken there by Odessa. Taken now, intercept there by Metcalf off the stick of Gato as the puck now skittered in to the Jackalope zone. 10:30 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Jacks 3, Bugs 2. Carrick led up ahead off the stick of Anderson. Puck now just rolls into the Shreveport zone. Ripped around to the far half wall. Weber now will just whip it out of the zone all the way down. Off the far side boards now taken there by Hallard in front of the Odessa bench. He'll go cross ice there to Metcalf. Metcalf now will shove it to the far side there to Hallard. Off the stick of Weber, and it deflects out of play. Look out, Amy Baker, our Mudbugs athletic trainer. Boy, almost at the halfway point of this contest. Mudbugs feel like they should be up by a bunch. yet it could be worse. They could be down by a bunch. They've dodged some huge bullets, and they find themselves just down by 1. Big shout out to the Sherino family tuned in tonight from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Mr. Bryan, of course, Miss Dana, and all the lovely Sherinos. Tied up there is Sherino, and he gets taken down, loose puck there, taken there now by Colson. Played up ahead through a bunch of players. Now taken there by Colson. Works it into the right side. Now from the right point. Drop that pass. Quick shot. Shoved aside there by DeYoung. Off a shot there by Manzo from the far half wall. Now Dorfman throws it off the wall. Gockler up ahead there to steal. He's got some speed. He's got Sherino with him. 2-on-1. Quick shot. Smothered up there by Black. Big glove save as Steele was looking to tie it. A break in the action. 9:31 remaining in the second. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. The score, Odessa 3, Shreveport 2. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. If you're looking to book a private birthday party at George's Pond and get some private ice time and have a party room with cake and pizza, come out to George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. We have you covered. 318-636-7094 is the number, or just email Grace at mudbugshockey.com. Birthday parties, corporate get-togethers, and other events just such as school trips or any kind of group outing. Once again, email Grace at mudbugshockey.com. Grace Patton, our group's coordinator, and she does a fantastic job as our lead receptionist as well. Face off deep in the Odessa zone. 9:31 remaining here in the second. Shots 27-12 in favor of Shreveport, yet they're down by 1. Joe Mack will take the face off. From the left wing circle to the right of Black. Jake Mack not in attendance, not playing tonight, so when I say Mac, you'll know it's Big Brother Joe. Face off, tied up, and won there by Joe Mack. Now worked into Mack. Mack now will work it in behind the cage there to Sedlicek. Sedlicek now tied up there from Bankier, thrown to the far half wall. Now taken there by Konovalov. Up ahead there to Doherty. Doherty now kind of skies it in to the Shreveport zone. Now to the near half wall to the right of DeYoung. Tied up there, Doherty behind the cage of Odessa. Work back up top off the far side board, near side boards rather, and act back all the way down. They were waiting for Smith at the left point, but he wasn't there for the Jacks. Up ahead there to Konovalov. Bad pass, mishandled, taken there by Sedlicek. He's got Joe Mack. Mack a ripper, glove save, made there by Black. That's a big save as Black saves Mack from trying to tie the game. 8:47 remaining in the second. Jacks 3, Bugs 2. Big shout out to the McCormicks tuned in tonight from Verona, Wisconsin. Glad to have them with us from the Cheesehead State. Face off, won there by Odessa, played all the way down the length of the ice. Should be icing, it will be. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. Face off now in the right wing circle. Deep in the Odessa zone. Face off one there by O'Hare of the Jacks. Hart now to the far side. Up ahead there to Humphrey. Humphrey now. Oh, he couldn't get past the body of Gato. Now good hip check there by Vermont and worked in deep in the Shreveport zone, though. Now taken there by Doherty along the near corner. He'll take a deck behind their own cage. Now off the far side boards. Miss Gato stick. Quick shot. Glove save. Made there by DeYoung. It was going wide from the right point there by Hart. But DeYoung wanted to glove it down. DeYoung trying to settle in. He hasn't faced that many shots. And that could be very tricky for a goaltender. Odessa has 3 goals off just 12 shots. I think the Mudbugs felt like they should have had 2 more goals that got called off from the officials. One, I believe, was a goalie interference. We'll get the explanation from Coach Soupy after the game. Puck now played back to the left point. Doney thrown around to the right point. Quick shot through traffic. Blocked in front. Now diving for it. And DeYoung's got it. Pushing and shoving now. In front, Metcalf's in there with German. German not looking to make many friends on the Shreveport squad. This face-off will be in the Shreveport zone to the left of DeYoung. 8:09 remaining in the second. Odessa 3, Shreveport 2. Face-off battle at 1 there by Odessa, and we get an illegal face-off. Odessa will cheat a little bit on their face-off circles. It'll be German and Onstadt again. Battle at 1 there by Onstadt. Now the far side now held on to. There is Metcalf. He's screaming for a holding call. He's not going to get one. And now the Mudbugs take down Hoyard, and Shreveport's going to go in the box. And you could see Metcalf barking away. He thought there should have been a holding call. And now Metcalf's in the box, and he's got to cool it. And now Metcalf with a lot of words for Brendan Ast. It's going to be a tripping call on Metcalf. Boy, Metcalf's got to cool it. Do not want an extra 2. Just the second power play for Odessa this evening. Tied up 1 there by Shreveport. Now taken away there by German. Rimmed around now to Manzo. Manzo now over to Colson. Couldn't handle it. Poked at there by Vermaelen. Now to the far corner it goes. German will chop it in behind the cage. Taken there by Anderson. Played back up top to the left point there by Manzo. Can't handle it. Bouncing biscuit. Now poked at along there. Back out to center there by Procopio. Good job there by Procopio. 30 seconds now gone by on the tripping infraction to Metcalf, who thought he was held just a couple of seconds before he committed that penalty. Intercepted there by Procopio. They can't get it out. Now Gockler behind the cage. Ties it up along the inboards. Now taken away there by Anderson. Poked at there by Brazile as he pushes his man down. That was Anderson. Now loose puck to the far side. Vermaanen's got it. Vermaelen will spear it down the length of the ice. This is the long change for both teams. So the Mudbugs got to hurry on their line changes. Now to the near side. Back to my right is Colson. Up ahead there to Musa. Cross ice to the right side. Opens ice. Kuna shot blocked there by Hallard. And Weber will be able to gun that puck down the length of the ice. Now down to 45 seconds left on the first choice personnel penalty kill through the neutral zone, taken in there by Konovalov. Intercepted there by Carrick. Carrick trying to grab it, and Odessa is offsides. 6:38 to go in this second period. It's going to be a grinder tonight, folks. Mudbugs leading in shots, 28-13, yet find themselves trailing by 1. Face-off just outside the Mudbugs blue line. 1 there by Odessa Smith. Forwards it up ahead. There to Siffinger. Works it into the far zone. There to Cobb. Cobb now from the far half wall. Intercepted there by Procopio. And Procopio will power it down the length of the ice. Played there by Black. Down to 20 seconds left now on this Jackalopes power play. Their second of the night. Now to the far side there to Bankier. Now off the stick. Look out, folks. Off the stick of Vermaelen as it deflects into my left. Nobody gets hurt there. You can make a kid's night by grabbing a game puck, and that young man who's about maybe at the age of 7 or 8 is got a souvenir for life. Face off at center ice now. 1 there by the Mudbugs. They're able to whack it into the Odessa zone. 5 seconds left now on the power play. Up ahead there. Held on to there is Van Kompernal. Worked in now. Penalty over. Mudbugs kill off their second penalty kill. 0 for 2 is Odessa. Played up ahead now. Vermaelen 3-on-2 with Metcalf. Quick shot gets the glass. Boy, Metcalf was fresh off the box, fresh out of the box rather. Now far side, quick shot goes wide on a shot from the far corner there by Humphrey. 5:40 and counting here in the second. Mudbugs down by 1. Sedlacek in on the forecheck, pokes it, try to poke it up ahead there to Bunting, and he gets slid hard into the walls in the near corner. Now Bankier back the other way, throws it toward the net. Glove save made there by DeYoung along the short side. 5:27 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Jacks 2, Bugs 1. Jacks 3, Bugs 2. It's a 1-goal difference. Face-off battle at 1 there by Bugs Hockey. Hallard's got it. Hallard's pass gets blocked. Thrown through the slot, and Kuhn couldn't handle it as the puck now rims off the near side boards all the way down. Way out of his cage there is Black as he steers it off the stick, I believe, of O'Hare in deep into the Shreveport zone. What a risky move there by Black. Now off the far side boards into the neutral zone. Oh, a bad pass taken there by Joe Mack. Here comes Mack through the slot. Oh, poked away there by Colson. Now behind the cage. Bunting. Rimmed around now to the right point. Held in there by Hallard. Hallard now will dish it off the end boards. Mack was trying to touch it in deep into the near corner. He was looking for Sedlacek. Kept in there by Bunting. Bunting back up top now. Metcalf throws it toward the net. Blocked there by Manzo. Off the far side boards and down the length of the ice. Mudbugs trying to tie the game up in the later stages of the second. Taken there by Bunting. He's got to stay on side. Now he gets taken down. And he looks shaken up. Now, quick shot goes wide. That almost fooled DeYoung. Through the slot there came Konovalov. Puck now back in the Odessa zone, taken there by Hart. Hart committed to Ohio State, has it now the near side, now mishandled, goes to the far side. Here comes Musa, far circle, quick wrister, stick save, rebound chance, save made, another chance, it goes wide, penalty coming up, and now the net comes off. And now pushing and shoving. That's Doherty. Ben Doherty. Dorfman in the fray. DeYoung was getting smothered up. No goal. I thought that puck was going in. It might have grazed off the pipe. The lead official said no goal as Odessa was arguing for it. What a melee in front of DeYoung to my left. And now we're going to get some calls as we had a big ruckus in front of DeYoung, and it looks like Shreveport's the only team getting penalized. No. Okay, they got Odessa guys going in too. It's Sherino and Doherty for Odessa. It's Ben Doherty for it's Colin Doherty and Dawson Sherino for Shreveport. Ben Doherty for Odessa. It looks like it's not going to be offsetting. It looks like Odessa's going to get a 4-on-3 power play. We'll get the calls here. Looks like the Mudbugs are going to be a man down. And Brazile's got a smirk on his face right now, and that can't be good. Yeah, looks like 4-on-3 hockey, folks. And this is gut check time for the Bugs. This is their third power play of the night for Odessa. Boy, the Mudbugs need everything in the tank on this 3-and-3 to kill this off. I thought they would even it up after the melee that ensued on top of DeYoung. What a critical moment for Cullen DeYoung, who's got to be the best PKer in the world, as Odessa's going to have a lot of ice to work with on 4-on-3 time for 2 minutes. Oh, no, now. Oh, they're not going to do 4-on-3. They're going to do 5-on-4. Okay. They just changed their mind. And that's what Brazile wanted to clarify. Okay, that's huge. The difference between that is night and day. It's going to be 5-on-4 power play for Odessa. Third power play of it. Jackson mishandled there by Colson as the puck goes down into the neutral zone in front of the Odessa bench. Tied up there. Poked at up ahead. Here comes Procopio. Procopio chasing after it. Shoved up ahead. Quick wrister pad stop made there by Black. What a great individual effort. Procopio's got to come off. Punched out off the near side boards back to the neutral zone. Good job there by Brazile. So Sherino gets the big penalty. We did not get everything out of that. Now intercepted. Here's Weber all alone. Quick wrister. He scores! Through the wickets. Weber ties the game with 3:27 to go in the second. Mudbugs 3. Jackalopes 3. Claw back. The Mudbugs were down 2-0. They were down 3-1, and they've clawed back to find themselves all even at 3. Oh, my gumbo. What a game so far with 3:27 left in the second. Short-handed goal for Weber. It's his team-leading 6th goal of the year. Boy, a fortuitous bounce for Bugs hockey, and Weber able to slip it in 5-hole on Black. They saw the lane open. They saw that 5-hole open. Still 1:05 left on this Odessa power play. Don't go anywhere, folks. Jackalopes 3, Mudbugs 3. Now to the far side. Rimmed up ahead, good steal there. Can the Mudbugs get it out, though? Along to the far corner, battling for it there is Sedlacek. Sedlacek now working up ahead there to Gockler, played to the near half wall there to Musa. Musa played back up top now to Carrick. Carrick from the right point, worked into the far corner. Weber has just tied it. Played back up top now. Short-handed goal. They're second in as many games. Far circle played back up top to Carrick. Carrick now down low. 30 seconds left on the man advantage, brought to you by First Choice Personnel. Played back up top to Carrick. Carrick's pass weakly to the far side. There to Siffinger. Siffinger waits from the hash marks. He's got it. Back to Carrick. They work the perimeter. Carrick thrown toward the net. Tipped on. Just wide. That was Kuhn in front. 13 seconds. Mudbugs trying to get it out. I thought it came out. Okay, it did. And the puck worked back into the Shreveport zone. Odessa taking its time. Kissed off the near side window all the way down. Mudbugs get a big-time kill. Odessa 0 for 3 on the man advantage. We're all tied at 3. To the far side, Mudbugs trying to steal into the Odessa zone. Through the neutral zone it goes. Now to the far side, punched up ahead. Here's Sherino. Sherino, one-on-one. Quick wrister, blocked. Back the other way now, Cobb. Oh, what a hard hit. A steal sends Cobb into the boards. Now, loose puck, tripped up there is Sherino, and the Mudbugs will get a power play. Big call, and Sherino uses his unbelievable speed to get a power play to close out the second. And it's going to be Cobb who goes in. I believe it was a hooking. I didn't see the motion there. Wow, Sherino got a delay of game penalty in that previous sequence. I didn't see much there, but okay. Mudbugs now with their biggest power play of the night. They're 1 for 2 on the man advantage. Bunting played back up top to Brazile, throws it in front, tipped on. Save made, he had Weber at the doorstep. Now far circle, Dorfman shoved up top to Metcalf. Metcalf now will work it down low there to Dorfman. Dorfman now from the far circle. Quick shot, tipped on, rebound chance. Save made, poking at it there. And roughed up there is Bunting as he gets a cross check atop the face. Dorfman screaming for a head contact penalty. Oh my goodness. And now Bunting is shaken up and Amy Baker's got to tend to him. That is not good for number 14 of Shreveport. And a penalty coming up now to Colson. Looks like we got a Mudbug going in too. Colson's in for, I believe, a slashing. Slashing call them, and they're going to even it up. Oh, slashing call on Bunting. Cross check for Colson. Wow. Mudbugs still in the power play, though. This face-off will come out of the Odessa zone. Cross-checking on Colson, slashing on Bunting. Now still 5-on-4 we play. Punched up ahead to the far half wall. Bunting Weber now up ahead there to Gato, kept in there by Brazile. Brazile now, trouble handling it. On over to Gato. Gato from the near circle, he has it. Now from the near corner, waits, he waits. Shoved back up top to the right point there to Brazile. Brazile now to Metcalf. Metcalf now to Dorfman. Dorfman throws it toward the net. Oh, he had traffic in front and got the glass. Now tied up along the top of the point. Work down low there to Weber. Weber now to the far half wall there to Dorfman. Broken stick in front now. Loose change, and the puck is speared down the length of the ice. Mudbugs still on the Swepco power play for one more minute. Boy, Matt Weber, unassisted at 16:33, has tied this game up. It's Mudbugs looking for the go-ahead goal. 25 seconds left in the second period. 45 seconds left on this power play. Taken away there by Humphrey, and Humphrey will ladle the puck all the way down. DeYoung carefully. Oh, no! Almost mishandled it on over to Vermaden. Out of the near side there to Gockler. Gockler up ahead off the stick of Sherino. In deep to Joe Mack. Here comes Mack. Quick shot. He got held on to. Now it goes in the near corner and went wide. And the time will run out for the Bugs. The Mudbugs will have 23 seconds left on their power play, which will carry on over into the third. What a contest between these two teams. It is Shreveport 3. Odessa 3. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show here in Odessa. We're now joined by Mudbugs Director of Development and Operations in Gavin Morgan. Morgie, first of all, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you joining us.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
Talk about your background and how you landed this position with the Mudbugs.
It's interesting. I became my background in hockey is I played, grew up in Toronto, played minor hockey there, went to the University of Denver for college hockey, and then played a few years of pro hockey after finishing college, and got right into NCAA Division I coaching at the University of Alabama in Huntsville once I finished, retired from pro hockey, and met Scott Musket along my travels, and very like-minded people, and that's pretty much how I ended up here. I resigned at the University of Alabama in Huntsville in May, and through many discussions and talks, I ended up coming to Shreveport.
I wanted to ask you about University of Denver. You've had some stories to tell me throughout the start of this season, and just a program that is so highly regarded and highly known. What did you take from Denver that you applied to the career that you're in now?
Well, you know what? It goes to the people that you have around you. You get get to meet a lot of people as you move through the ranks of hockey, and being able to absorb the things that I learned. I played for an amazing coaches, but an amazing head coach, George Gwozdecki, assistant coach Steve Miller, Enrico Blasi, guys who taught me a lot of things about being a man. More so than just the game, but George Gwozdecki challenged me to become a better defensive hockey player, and that allowed me to progress into pro hockey. And that's something that, taking care of the puck on the defensive side is as important to offense as it is to defense, and taking pride in that is something that I carried all the way.
What was the challenges that you've faced, or was there any challenges when you came to Shreveport and handled this group?
You know what? Being in college hockey and NCAA hockey, and actually just translating my passion as a player. I was a pretty energetic player while I played, and being able to translate that to coaching was the most difficult thing that I've ever really done, because you can't put your passion into somebody else. You can only encourage them to do so, and so coming to Shreveport and from college hockey, that's something that I'm working on, trying to better myself into helping these young men find their way. They're young, they're developing, they're eager, they're confused, and so it's our job as coaches to bring their calm and teach them the right way to do things, and hopefully they'll be able to absorb it.
You've always told me that you want to see hockey players at a vulnerable state, and I think people perceive that as sometimes a bad thing, but that's something that you like to work with.
Yeah, well, definitely. My belief is me versus me for we. All challenges are within yourself, but you never do anything truly for yourself. And it's a phrase that I've trademarked and used it because I truly believe in it. And one of the parts of what I believe in is that you have a vulnerability. So actually taking the negative connotation of being vulnerable and turning it into being open to gain ability. And that's a huge thing in life. You have to be willing to look yourself in the mirror and believe that there's a mentor there, and be willing to change, be willing to accept your wrongs, and have zero fear of failure. And that's what I want these guys here in Shreveport to understand. They're doing a fantastic job. From getting here, Coach Soupy and Coach Rich have done a great job organizing them and getting them going, and that's what we're just trying to do. We're trying to have their vulnerability equal success, and they've so far so good.
We're talking to Mudbugs Director of Development and Operations and Gavin Morgan here in the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is How We Sonic. What was it like working with Coach Soupy and Coach Pront just right off the gates, and their philosophy, what they've been bringing for the last 2-3 years, and of course working with them on this season's team? Well,
I've definitely, it's amazing. You have two very different personalities in Soupy and Richie, and Richie's we have a history together actually in pro hockey, and Richie is the same way that you find makes you successful as a player is something that you see in their personalities. And Richie's an energetic guy, and he brings a passion for the game. And Soupy too has that passion, but he's very, very much more reserved and calculated in everything he does. He's an extremely good human being, and that is appreciated by players. And so guys like and love to play for Soupy, and they like to get encouraged by Richie and really get after it for them. And obviously through the years here with Mudbug hockey, the success is in the culture. And that's something that's so important. This is a special place, and I've seen it grow in the North American Hockey League since Case and Musket and my son Tanner Morgan played together, kind of from the ground up here at George's Pond. And it's a special, special place, and that's another thing that really intrigued me to come be a part of this here with Mudbug hockey. And it just is what it is. It's family, and that's how we live.
Going into this Odessa series, the Bugs are off to their best start in the North American Hockey League era at a record of 9-1-2. What have you seen in that impressive start through the first 12 games that maybe looking at past teams that maybe you didn't see?
Well, I think the important thing to understand about what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make our players in our locker room understand that we play only one way, and when we do so, we're hard to handle. And it really has nothing to do with what the other team's doing or who we're playing. We want to handle ourselves above where they sit. And that's not a knock on any teams that we play against or any teams that come into our arena, because there's very good teams and very well-coached teams and hard-working teams, but it's not really about what they do. It's about what we choose to do with Mudbug hockey, and that's the message that we've pushed through the guy. We've pushed them to live outside of their bounds and to work harder than they probably ever have before, and it's paying off so far on the score sheet. But I still think that we're a long way from where we actually want to be when we get full flight.
You know, people talk about the hockey being a family. The family aspect goes in so many different ways. You have Coach Rich being away from his family in Florida, and you've been away from your family, obviously having time to spend with them during the Christmas holidays. Has that been tough? Because it's one of those simple questions, yet it can be difficult to answer considering everybody's situation is different.
Well, there's no qualms about what makes me successful, and that's my wife and my family. Crystal Morgan is my backing and my support, and she's an amazing woman. She's different than a lot. She's seen the hockey lifestyle. She's lived the hockey lifestyle with us in my pro career, and she supports me so fully. Without her, I couldn't do the things that I do, especially this year where I am away from home, and she's taking the brunt of the load as far as parenting and things of that nature. But at the same time, we're a team, and we've always lived that way, and we will continue to do that. But like I always say to everyone, I'm pretty happy being Mr. Crystal Morgan and just trying to do my best to do what I'm told.
You know, you've done a lot of it. You've been a player, you've been a coach, director of development and operations. After this step, is there a plateau that you want to hit after this?
Well, you know what the truth is? I truly enjoy development. I enjoy seeing kids take something, transfer it into something that they can take ownership of, and being on the bench isn't something that I'm overly missing. To be honest with you, I enjoy being up and being able to watch the game from above and then translate it into production through practice and being able to help give them the tools that they need to succeed on the ice. And that's why I think we have such a good thing going here with our staff, is that we have these different roles that they're very unique to how hockey operates, but it works, and I'm enjoying it fully. I'd love to be, everyone would love to be at the highest level doing what they do, and but at the same time you got to be where your feet are, and I love being where my feet are right now. I'm, like I said, it's a family atmosphere here in Shreveport. It's something extremely special that I had only been told about but now living, and that's a hard thing to understand within the game of hockey, because a lot of people think they're somewhere special but don't realize until you actually get your feet into somewhere that's special.
We're talking to Mudbugs Director of Development Operations, Gavin Morgan. Morgie, thanks for the time, and good luck this season.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
We'll have more after these messages on the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is Howie Sonic, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into our Sonic Drive-In second intermission show, joined by one of our favorites, fourth-year Mudbug, Matt Weber. Webbs, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Talk about how the Christmas break was. Was it time just was it nice to get away and obviously see home and kind of get away from hockey just a little bit?
It's always nice to go home for a week, especially. You know, it's nice to spend time with the family and then just like rejuvenate like all your energy that you lost like throughout the months that we've been here. It's always nice to see family and just get all that back together.
When you had time and that much time away, were you able to get some workout in, some ice time? Was that even on the mind or anything? What was the big workout?
Yeah, I mean, I worked out for the majority of the week, but ice was not open around where I was, so obviously I was off there. But I did a majority of the workouts that I could when with all obviously the quarantining and like all like the shutdowns. I did as much as I could.
What was the best gift? I'm sure there was a lot of gifts spread out around the family. What was your big go-to that you loved the most?
My parents surprised me with a gaming PC, so I was excited about that. You know, it's always nice to get that, but you know, nothing beats than spending time with your family. It's always the best thing to do.
Did you have a previous PC? Was this an upgrade?
I did not. I mean, I've always wanted one, and then this is my first build, so I'm excited to like get used to it.
I know there's a lot of big gamers, you know, throughout the years. I remember Natty was always the big gamer, probably the top-notch gamer there. Dickie was a good one last year. What's your go-to game, and are you a big one?
Right now, it's probably the new Call of Duty. Everyone enjoys it. It's a good game. I mean, everyone enjoys the line, so it's always fun to do it with the guys.
Did you just play Call of Duty on PC? Did you also play it like on Xbox and everybody else plays it on the other consoles?
I've always played it on PS4, so we'll see how it is on PC. It should be a fun time.
Talking to Matt Weber here in the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. How's practice been, just kind of getting back from the Christmas break with the legs a little heavy?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, take a week off the ice, your legs are going to be heavy, especially when you feel it. We came back, obviously, we had a bag skate just to get the legs underneath you, but the guys enjoyed it. I mean, you can't not enjoy it, you have to enjoy it. And then today was a lot better. Everyone's legs got underneath them because of what we did yesterday. So as the week goes on, it should get better, and then we'll be ready for the weekend.
You know, I guess the big news was, you know, Brent Kiefer and Dylan Peters not returning, and we got the coach's perspective, we'll get the media's perspective. I wanted to get your perspective and you and the guys, and maybe your response. I'm sure that was something that maybe caught you off guard at all. Yeah. I know you've known the two last year. What was your response and your thoughts on it?
Well, I mean, it was unexpected, but I mean, it's their choice. If they don't want to be here, I mean, it's on them. I mean, we just got to keep on going and keep pushing for the Robertson Cup. I mean, best of luck to them, but we got to keep on focusing on what we have to do.
One thing that I noticed is you've been working well with Gio Procopio. Last year it was you, Gio, and Matt Hutton for a little bit, obviously before the season came to an end. What has that chemistry been like with Gio, and what do you like most about him?
It's honestly, we're kind of like the same player. I mean, he just likes to work in the corners and keep battling, and we just have to find someone that works with us, and Steele's doing a great job with that. Steele's really good with that too. So, I mean, our line's doing good this year, and especially with last year, Hutton was a good add-on for us. But me and Gio just have that chemistry that can't really be broken up right now, so we just need to keep on going, keep it going for the next games.
But the chemistry of this team, is it the best you've been around? I've heard so many great things about this group, and I've been able to see that greatness from the group. Is this one of the best you've been around?
Yeah, it honestly is. I mean, it's more and more like a family as like the years goes on. Like you get a tighter group, but this year is definitely the tightest I've been a part of, especially with some great teams in the past. But this year, like everyone loves it, everyone's part of it, everyone's buying in. So it's always great to have that.
Working with Coach Soupy and Coach Perrant, you've been able to now work with them for, actually essentially since the Robbie Cup year. Has that relationship helped you grow as a player, and can you describe that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my first year when I came down here, I came down in March, and then obviously I was a little bit shy, but as the years goes on, like I grew as a person. It's always great, like when you get away from home, you mature a lot, and obviously you see that as a person, and especially with speaking, public speaking, everything, you have to learn to do it. So I mean, it's great, especially with all like the promotions you go to, meeting the fans and stuff. But yeah, they're great coaches, and I really love that they're here with us.
We're talking to Matt Weber here in the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. One of the big decisions you made was your decommitment from Bentley University. You committed with them after the Robertson Cup championship season. Can you talk about that and the reason behind it?
Yeah, I mean, it just, we were just, it was kind of like a group decision. I mean, just weren't happy together, but I mean, obviously it's a great program. I mean, nothing against it. I mean, we just parted ways. It just had to happen, and I'm looking for other options because it's just looking for the best interest for me.
Does that get a little bit distracting? And I always talk to players about this, is that this being your final year in juniors and looking for colleges. Is that a distraction? Does that hinder you at all?
Not really. I mean, obviously, it's in the back of your mind, but if you keep doing what you're doing and keep playing, I mean, the opportunity will come, and you just have to wait for it.
Talking to Matt Weber here in the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. Before I let you go, are you a fan of the bus rides?
I mean, I don't mind them. I'm normally sleeping them most of the time, so I mean, it's a lot of people don't mind them because a lot of people can't fall asleep. So that's on them. But I'm always out the whole bus ride, so it's pretty easy for me.
And we'll have another one here coming up in plenty throughout the rest of the season. Webbs, thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. If I gave you the stats of this game, you will definitely have a headache. The Mudbugs have outshot the Jacks 33-16. They were down 2-0. They were down 3-1. They've clawed back with back-to-back goals from Dawson Sherino and Matt Weber and have tied the game. For Weber, it's his team-leading 6th goal of the year. Now the Sterling Dental Center third period. The Mudbugs will have a power play for the first 23 seconds of this period. Here we go. Mudbugs skate from right to left. Face-off battle at one there by Odessa. That's a big win as Smith will send it back into the Shreveport zone. Taken there by Metcalf. Metcalf will drop it back there to Brazile. 10 seconds, one last rush here for the Mudbugs on the man advantage. Metcalf dropped on over to Gato. Gato now up the middle of the ice, gains the blue line from the blue line, intercepted, and the puck is just softly wristed down the length of the ice. So that'll do it. The Mudbugs come up empty on their man advantage. They're 1 for 3 now. That one was a big one, though, from Sherino, his 5th of the year. They've also gotten a shorty. Now Brazile bangs it off the near side boards. In deep into the Odessa and thrown in front. Oh, hit a body of Sherino. Now Sherino has it at the point. Sherino works the perimeter. Now he skates in, fires it toward the net. Blocked there by Anderson. Whacking away at it there is Steele trying to knock a bouncing puck, but he fanned on it. Those are hard to connect on. Now along the end boards. Carrick trying to battle for it. Good push here for the Mudbugs in the opening minute of the third period. All tied at 3. Now from the far half wall, tie up along the walls. Gockler was there. Mack is there. Gockler holds the zone. Now behind the cage of Black, but the Mudbugs needed a wholesale line change. Now to the far side, intercepted. Max got it. 2-on-1 with Kotinski. Up to Kotinski. Thrown. Oh, shot missed. Now a fan on there by Hedden. Oh, boy. Joe Mack got an open net, but the puck bounced off under his legs, or he would have had a tap in, and Kotinski would have had an assist. Now to the near corner it goes. Deep into the Shreveport zone. Hard hit as Hedden gets taken down. Now a spin move there by Gockler. He can't handle it. Thrown toward the net. Oh, fanned on. Good stick tie up there by Hedden as Musa centered his man in front. Now Gockler trying to power it back out to center. And Mack will mail it into the Odessa zone, but it's an icing call, rather. Your icing calls brought to you by Bayou Blasters. cleanest shot on ice. Face off to the right of DeYoung. Mack's going to take it. Almost 2 minutes gone by in the third. Tied up, one there by Odessa, but nobody was there at the point. Now chasing after it, there is Sedlicek. Now Black will play it. He'll wagon wheel it around to the near half wall. Pinching the zone there is Metcalf. Vermaelen trying to hold the zone. Along the left point, Metcalf has it up ahead there to McCormick. Back to Metcalf. Metcalf from the bumper shot skates in, and he puts a shot. It gets blocked off of Smith's stick into the far corner. Now rolls back into the near corner. Hard check there as McCormick finishes off his man. Held in there by Vermaelen. Vermaelen throws it toward the net. Blocked there by Smith. And Vermaelen trying to knife it toward the net. Now along the end boards. Intercepted there by Gato. Back up top. Quick shot there by Metcalf. Chest protector save made there by Black. But something out of nothing the Mudbugs made there in the opening minutes of the third. It's all brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emile Janu and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face off now in the left wing circle, deep in the Odessa zone. Puck played back, but nobody was there. Right between the wickets of Hallard and Metcalf. Now Metcalf back into his own zone from the far side, off the stick of Procopio, muscled up ahead. Here's Weber, far corner, quick shot, blocked there by Bankier as it goes into the protective netting behind Black. Mudbugs with some good pressure here in the early stages of the third. Shots 35-16 overall in favor of the Bugs. Face off now in the right wing circle to the left of Black. Taken away there by Carrick. Now puck is jabbed back out to center. Taken down there. Good recovery there by Steele. Now he gives it up. Quick wrister. Oh, what a save made there by DeYoung. It was a shaky one as O'Hare tried to slip it 5-hole. And just closing the legs in time there was DeYoung. 3:06 gone by in the third. Knotted up at 3. In this season series, the Mudbugs have won 5 of the first 6 meetings, but nothing has been easy. 2 of them went to overtime at home. Will this one need the extra session? Face-off one there by Odessa, but stolen away there by Steele. Steele gets interfered with a bit there by Bankier. Now played back to Brazile, back into his own zone. Up ahead there to Dorfman. Gains the line from the left side. Into the Odessa zone. Dropped the head there for Sherino. Sherino now gets bumped off the wall. Stays with it along the near corner. Getting help there from Dorfman. Worked in behind the cage. Steele's going to grab it. Steele will work it in. Cycle it in there to Sherino, but he mishandled it. Now Sherino holds the puck from the point. Now he comes in through the bumper slot and mishandled it. Now off the far side boards, taken there by Brazile up ahead, touched up ahead there to Bunting. Bunting gets around from the far corner, quick backhand shot, gets blocked there by Musa. Now at the far side, fresh off the bench there was Sedlicek, but he couldn't grab it, kissed off the far side window, back out to center. Now Gockler to the near side there to head, and up ahead there to Sedlicek. Sedlicek from the near circle, cross-ice pass, gets blocked. Now a backhand shot through the goal mouth. Stick got tied up, and now Odessa back the other way, 3-on-2. Quick backhand shot, goes wide. That was Hoyer from the far side. Sedlicek on transition to Joe Mack. Joe Mack, 2-on-2. Quick wrister gets the glass. Now held in there by Head in a quick shot. Bounces in front. Taken away there by Anderson. He angles it off the far side boards into the neutral zone. Stolen away there by Sedlicek. Sedlicek comes around. Drop back pass. Here's Mack, a shot. Save made there by Black. That might have been the game saver. With a stick save to Rob Mack. As the puck goes down the length of the ice, we stay tied at 3. Oh my, Mack at the doorstep trying to wrist home the go-ahead tally. And Black with a big-time stop with his 6'8" frame. Face off now in the right wing circle. It'll be Vermaelen to take it. Puck battled, and we get an illegal face-off. It'll be Vermaelen and German. Mudbug continuing to push. Looking to break the tie. Played back up top. Hallard to the near point. Quick shot there. Looking for a deflector. Tipped on net. Save made. Rebound chance. Down and out. Backhand shot. Save made. Metcalf from the near circle. Quick shot. Glove. Save made there by Black through traffic. Oh, the Mudbugs hacking, whacking, jacking, smacking, and they can't get the go-ahead goal yet. But they've got the right idea. Face-off now will come to the left wing circle to the right of Black, who's getting peppered all night long. He's got 35 saves on 38 shots. Illegal face-off again. Looks like Onstadt cheated a bit. Onstadt battled, tied up. Face-off won there by Odessa. Taken there by Bankier. Rims off the glass. Oh, almost turned over. Now Onstadt chases after it. Good stick there by Metcalf. Now 2-on-2. Kuna shot. Tipped on. It goes wide. Held in there by Smith. Smith from the left point throws it toward the net. Blocked in front. Now Weber. Played up ahead there to Procopio. They want to run with it. 2-on-2. Here comes Procopio from the near side. Skates in. Good poke check there by Bankier. Now to the near half wall. Onstadt will slip it in behind the cage. Taken there by Metcalf. Thrown in front. One-time shot. There was a stick involved. Bankier. Now thrown back up top. Brazile from the point. Throws it toward the net. Tipped on. Blocked there by Smith in front. Off the near side boards. Played back up top to Brazile. One-time blast there by Doherty. Rattles the glass. Now to the far corner behind the cage of Black. Mudbugs pushing here to the near half wall. Procopio to Onstadt. Back to the near corner. Procopio played back. A centering feed got blocked. Brazile holds the zone. Tired shift here for Odessa. Thrown shot. Stick save made there by Black. From Brazile from the near circle. Mudbugs with great zone time. Chirino to Procopio. Played back up top to Brazile. Brazile fires it toward the net. Glove save made there by Black, and he covers up on the rebound. Oh, Shreveport had Odessa on its heels with one of the longest shifts you'll ever see. We had 13:51 to go in the third. Shots now 41-17 in favor of Bugs hockey as we stay tied at 3. Face off in the left wing circle. Dorfman gonna take it. Now we get a whistle. And now we'll drop it. Face-off won there by Odessa. It's a big win there for Van Kompernol. Odessa trying to regather their steps in this game. Cross-ice pass off the stick, intercepted there by Hedden. Hedden gains the blue line from the near side. Thrown across, on over, quick wrister there by Steele. Oh, it went in and out of the glove of Black and went wide. Now Steele, a one-timer, back up top to Hedden. Hedden now to the point. Gockler a ripper, blocked in front as it ricochets back out to center. Big block there by O'Hare. Gockler up ahead there to Dorfman. Dorfman steered up ahead there to Gockler. Gockler from the top of the point. Now he gets tied up. Backhands it in deep to the near corner. Sedlacek thrown in front. Oh, and it hits a body in front and caroms all the way down. Mudbugs got to rush up to get it. Head in now over to Gockler. Off the near side, touched up there by Sedlacek. Bunting in on the forecheck. Along to the near side. Puck now played back out to center. Metcalf will grab it off the stick of Sedlacek. Trickled in to the Odessa zone. Colson now grabs the loose biscuit. They'll skate up the ice from left to right. 3-on-3 to the near side there to Konovalov. Quick shot, stick save, rebound chance. Shoved off the far side boards, but not out. Thrown in front, blocked again. And now Bunting. He's got a 3-on-3 back the other way. Bunting crosses the red line. Over to Sedlacek through the slot. Intercepted there by Ben Doherty. Doherty now will softly love tap it in to the Shreveport zone. Shots 42-18 in favor of Shreveport. We're all tied at 3 though. A bad pass taken up there now by Gotinski. He'll drop it back to Hallard. Hallard to the near side there to Metcalf. Up ahead there to McCormick. McCormick now to Sedlacek. He's got Gotinski with him. Throws it toward the net. And a stick in front there by Smith as a deflection to the protective netting. With 11:58, they had Gotinski charging the cage to look for the go-ahead net tally. Boy, the Mudbugs have put Odessa under duress, really for most of this game, but Cooper Black has stood tall with 39 saves on the night. Face off from the right wing circle, deep in the Odessa zone. Played back up top to Brazile. Brazile throws it toward the net. It gets blocked into the near corner. Good job there by Bankier. Now Gotinski in front. Gotinski jams at it. He scores! That's Logan Gotinski. He skated in and he slipped it through the wickets. And the Mudbugs, for the first time tonight, have the lead. Shreveport 4, Odessa 3. Logan Gotinski's the man who does it. On the 43rd shot of the night, Gotinski finds the back of the twine with 11:48 to go in the third. What great work! He never gave up on the puck. He kept fighting. He clawed, did the dirty work down low, and he gets rewarded with a goal. The go-ahead goal. Time of the goal, 8:12 of the third. Face-off, Battle-at, and Odessa won it. And now we get a face-off, a whistle. It's going to be unassisted for Gotinski. And for Logan Gotinski, it is his first goal of the year, and what a time to score it. It's the difference so far with 11:35 to go in the third. The kid from Macomb, Michigan, has the Mudbugs on top, 4-3. Doherty off the far side boards. Puck now just weeded in to the Odessa zone. Thrown off the far side boards all the way down. Brazile's going to grab it, icing on Odessa. What great work from Gotinski. Big shout out to the Gotinski family tuned in tonight as Macomb is rocking. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Far half wall, played back. Sherino, oh no, he gave it away. Ricocheted back out to center. Good save there by Hedden. Hedden now will bank it off a body in front. Oh no, mishandled there by Sherino. Played into the Shreveport zone. Near half wall of the Shreveport zone. Hedden able to hammer it back out to center. Dorfman now will nudge it up ahead into the Odessa zone. 10:50 to go in the third. Mudbugs 4, Jacks 3. As Logan Gotinski gets the go-ahead goal at 8:18. Now deflected in. Centering feed blocked there by Metcalf. I believe it's unassisted, and it goes to the man they call Goat Boy in the Mudbugs locker room. Worked in along the end boards. Sherino chasing after it. Haller now to the point. Metcalf a shot. Blocked in front. Rebound chance. Oh, boy. Mack had his stick tied up. Now off the back heel of Sherino. Around to the far half wall. Good bump there off the puck there by Bunting. Might have got away with an interference there. Now to the near corner of the Odessa zone. Colson. Cross ice there to Smith. Played off the near side boards. Taken there by Metcalf. Metcalf up ahead there to Sedlacek. Sedlacek a shot. Blocked. Now a backhand shot there by Mack. Stick save made there by Black. Mack with a stick save from Black. 3-on-2 now. Back the other way. Punched up ahead. Good job there by Haller defensively. He's able to chisel it back out to center. Puck now rimmed on net. Save made there by DeYoung. That was a tricky save. Did not expect it coming from center ice. There by Hart. Now to the near side there to Sedlacek. Off the stick of Bunting. And it goes all the way down. What a barn burner here at Ector County Coliseum. Stretch pass there to Konovalov, but he couldn't handle it with 9:23 to go in the third. Shreveport 3, Shreveport 4, Odessa 3. Shots now 44-19. Shreveport is owning this game except the scoreboard right now. Face off in the right wing circle. Battle-at and won there by Odessa. It's a good job there by Konovalov. Off the near side boards up ahead there to Konovalov. Up across the red line. And he will just softly Drub that puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Now Colin Doherty battling for it. He's got Vermaelen with him along the far corner to the right of DeYoung. Thrown back up top. Held in there by Carrick to Hart. Hart throws it toward the net. Glove save made there by DeYoung. That's a big save. It's his first save in a long time. A break in the action. 8:57 to go in the third. Don't go anywhere. It's nail-biting time. Shreveport 4, Odessa 3. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
I stand corrected on Gotinski's goal. It comes at 8:12 of the third. It's unassisted for now, and he just went straight to the net and poked it through the 5-hole of Black, and I believe that's Black's second goal given up through the 5-hole. For Gotinski, it's his first of the year. A guy who has been in and out of the lineup, just patiently awaiting his turn, makes a huge impact tonight with the go-ahead goal with 8:57 remaining in the third. Face-off will be deep in the Shreveport zone. Face-off will be to the left of DeYoung. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport, tied up along the near corner. Onstadt's there. Loose puck taken up there now by Weber. Weber now will whack it off the near side boards up ahead there for Procopio. Procopio first touch, thrown toward the net. Stick save made there by Black from the near corner shot. Now chopped out there by Weber. Weber has it. Weber now onside, comes into the zone. Now he'll just circle it, wait for some fresh bugs. He'll now just whack it in behind the cage. Onstadt's got it. Onstadt now fluttered back up top, but Gockler wasn't there at the point. Now Sherino sent off the stick of Hedden. He couldn't handle it. Now picked up there, backhanded up ahead off the stick of Sherino. Sherino's going to take it all the way back. They want to reset this baby. Gockler's going to grab it back into his own end. He takes spun off. Now he gets held onto a bit. Dorfman sent off the far side boards over to Steele. Gains the blue line from the right side. They stay onside. Sherino up ahead. Missed the stick. Good stick involved there by Anderson. Deflected off of Hedden's stick, who had a lane toward the net. Kept in there by Dorfman. Dorfman's pocket gets picked as the puck gets poked right back out to center. Puck now bombed back in there by Metcalf into the Odessa zone. Short shifts the rest of the way with 7:45 to go in the third. Mudbugs with a 1-goal lead. Now to the far side. Deep into the right of DeYoung. Kicking around there is Metcalf. He's got Siffinger on his tail. He's got a goal tonight. Sedlacek trying to work it out. Puck worked out of the zone, back out to center. Great job there by Sedlacek, who's turned in a fine effort tonight. Slowed down there by DeYoung as the puck got dumped into the Shreveport zone. Puck now backhanded to the far side there to the New Jersey native. That's Hallard. Played up ahead, poked up ahead there by Sedlacek. Now chasing after it. Puck now is just cue-balled off the far side boards and back into the Shreveport zone. Metcalf going to grab it. Metcalf gets run over. He stays on his feet, though. Now to the near corner it goes to Bunting. Bunting backhanded back to his blue liner Metcalf. Now back to Bunting. Hard hitting going on in this game. Bunting has it. Bunting now just softly just floats it into the Odessa zone. Joe Mack now from the near corner chasing after it. Along the end boards there is Bunting. Mudbugs trying to get some insurance here as they have a 1-goal lead. Off to the far side. Played up ahead. Taken there by Brazile. Brazile to the far side there to Colin Doherty. Doherty now mishandled. Doherty now stick tied up. Throws it back to Brazile, the captain, behind the cage of DeYoung. DeYoung now has it. Now over to Brazile. Brazile now up the middle of the ice. He'll softly love tap this baby into the Odessa zone. 6:15 and counting in the third. Shreveport 4, Odessa 3. To the far half wall. Mudbugs hold the zone from the right point there by Doherty. And now taken away. Puck now lifted up ahead there for Konovalov. And he'll just dump it in to the Shreveport zone. Blowing a tire. Played back up top. Here's Musa. Tripped up. Quick wrister. blocked, and Musa got tripped up. Jason Fortier looking for a call. Mudbugs might have got away with one. Quick shot there by Carrick. Glove save made there by DeYoung. It was probably going wide. No, it's going to go on net for his 21st shot against. Cullen DeYoung has not been busy tonight, but he's made 18 saves, and some of them really have just been routine stops. He hasn't been under duress really at all in this game, and that is always tricky for a goaltender. Now to the right of DeYoung. Face off deep in the Mudbug zone. Face off tied up, one there by the Bugs. Big time win there by Onstadt. Now played up ahead there to Onstadt, mishandled. Now Procopio missed the outstretched stick of Hedden as it'll carry him into the Odessa zone. Now kissed off the near side window, played up ahead. Taken there by Anderson. Anderson a shot through traffic, blocked. And now tied up is Anderson. Good stick tie up there by Procopio along the end boards. Now along to the near corner. Odessa has it deep. Kuhn now cycles it in. Played back, quick shot through the point, tipped on just wide. Odessa trying to tie it with 5:15 to go in regulation. Now along the near half wall. Tied up and forwarded out to center. Now worked back in to Shreveport zone. We got a whistle. Looks like an offside on Odessa with 5:05 left in regulation. Shreveport clinging to a one-goal lead, 4-3, thanks to Logan Gotinski, who scored his first of the season. Mudbugs are just trying to survive right now. Plenty of time in this game. Face-off just outside the Mudbugs blue line, one there by Manzo, thrown toward the net, glove save, made there by DeYoung. From the near corner. And this face-off will come deep now into the Shreveport zone. Big shout-out to the Metcalf family. Tuned in tonight from Palos Verdes, California. Glad to have them with us, as he has played a great game tonight. Really, I don't think he ever plays bad. Face-off one there by Odessa. Quick shot, rattles the glass as Bankier was trying to go top shelf. Now scooted up ahead, touched up ahead there by Steele. Steele now whacking away at it. Steele now battling for it. Bankier getting roughed up. We got a whistle. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I believe a penalty might be coming up to Steele. No, it's probably coming out of the zone because I think that puck got deflected out of play. Boy, that's a dangerous sequence for Steele there. Do not want to take a undisciplined penalty at this time of the game. Face off outside the far blue line. Mudbugs 4, Jacks 3. The only goal of this period scored by Logan Gotinski, his first of the season, and now Liam O'Hare is going to go to the locker room. Looks like he got maybe a slew foot of some sort. So he's going to be taken out and be taken a look. So that's down a forward for Odessa right now. 4:46 remaining in regulation. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Great job there by Joe Mack. To the far side now, backhanded back to Metcalf. Metcalf now up ahead there to Sedlacek. Off the near side, he'll just flitter this puck in deep into the Odessa zone. Now to the far side, taken there by Musa. Musa tied up. Now steered in there by Humphrey. Good body positioning there by Metcalf along to the near corner. To the left of DeYoung. Odessa works it in. Now loose puck taken there by the captain, Brazile. He gets his stick tied up. They lose the puck. Musa behind the cage. Ricochet toward the net. Stick tied up there by Metcalf. Now to the near corner. Musa dropped in deep there to Ben Doherty. Thrown across. Bouncing puck, mishandled. Now back the other way, 2-on-1. Joe Mack, he's got Sedlacek with him. Near side, quick wrister, he shot it wide. Held in there by McCormick. To the far half wall. That's the risk Odessa takes when they play too tight, in tight rather. Now to the near side, but they're going to try to tie this game. Hoyard, who had a goal tonight. He'll hammer it in to the Shreveport zone. Thrown toward the net, blocked there by Vermaten as Siffinger tried to tie it. Siffinger thrown back up top, handled there by Colson from the right point. Quick shot blocked in front. Now it ricochets toward the net and covered up there by DeYoung with 3:29 to go in the third. Inhale, exhale. Mudbugs 4, Jackalopes 3, and this series win is going to be one of the hardest so far in this season. Of course, looking elsewhere, Lone Star absolutely waxing Wichita Falls right now, 4-0 with 7 minutes to go in the third from K. Yeager Coliseum. Face off now to the right of DeYoung. Face off now to the right of DeYoung. Face off won there by Odessa. Played back up top to Colson. Colson now down low there to Siffinger. Getting tied up there by Hedden, now along the end boards. Far side, Procopio intercepts over the head and off the far side boards. Mudbugs have a 2-on-1. Here's Onstadt from the far circle. Quick wrister. He fanned on it as he mishandled the puck. He had Weber at the doorstep. Now played back up top. They stay with the puck though. Gockler does a little two-step. He'll rim it in behind the cage. Tried to find Weber along the end boards. Tied up there. Onstadt goes down awkwardly. Tied up there by Odessa. Now worked out off the far side boards there by Colson. Colson will take a back seat back. And now Cooper Black taking a look at Jason Fortier with 2:45 to go in regulation. Worked in deep now to the Shreveport zone. Tied up along the end boards. Dorfman to the far side there to Steele. Steele now to Hedden. Hedden works the blue line. He'll just tap it in. Mudbugs trying to get short shifts. Now to the far side. On transition. Here comes Anderson. 2-on-2. Drop back pass. Intercepted there by Steele. Now tied up there is Dorfman as he goes down. Mudbugs trying to clear it. They can't. Now puck is just lambasted back in behind the cage of DeYoung. 2:09 left in regulation. Black looking over at Jason Fortier. No sign yet. Tied up along the end boards. Hallard's got it now. Hallard overskates the puck. Now he wrists it to his right there to Dorfman. Dorfman with a pitchfork clear into the Odessa zone. Taken there by Chirino. He'll tie it up along the far half wall. Deep in the Odessa zone. That ball deflects out of play with 1:50 left in regulation. Will we get a timeout from Jason Fortier? I believe he's got the board out. He's waiting. Odessa's head coach, I believe, is going to call it. No, he's going to hold off on it. Face off from the far neutral zone of Odessa's blue line. Won there by Shreveport as Brazile jolts it into the Odessa zone. Now Odessa takes it out. Good stick there by Vermaelen as the puck now is skittered back in there by Gockler to the far corner. Black way out of his cage, plays it up ahead to the far half wall. Gato in on the forecheck. Down to 1:25 left in the third. Colson drop back there to Hart. Black looking to get off the ice for the extra attacker. Played up ahead there to Musa. Backhand did not work as Procopio pelts it off the glass. Up ahead to Gato. Gato, quick wrister. Oh, he mishandled that puck. With 1:10 left in regulation, they have to get Black out of the cage through the neutral zone. Here comes Konovalov, extra attacker for Odessa. 6-on-5 now through the left point, thrown down low. Konovalov from the far corner. Now played back up top to Carrick, now to Colson. He fans on the passing attempt. Procopio able to muscle it, but not out. Colson thrown in front from the slot. Siffinger's pass gets broken up. Mudbugs trying to clear. Metcalf off the stick of Weber. No icing. Weber's going to grab it. Weber now turns it around near circle looking for the empty net. Heading toward the empty net. Blocked. Now Weber over to Procopio. Off the far side glass. Mudbugs can't hold the zone. Mudbugs carefully off the far side boards. Taken there. Heading toward the empty net. He skates in. He shot it wide. How did Hedden miss that? 15 seconds to go in regulation. Here comes Manzo. Up ahead to German. German a chance. 8 seconds thrown in front. Blocked there by Metcalf. 5 seconds to the far corner. Thrown in front. Backhanded out of trouble. Now a quick shot. Hit. Oh, he shot it wide. Mudbugs win. Mudbugs win. Mudbugs win. As Manzo had a chance at the buzzer and he shot it wide. Claws up. Final score. The Mudbugs 4. The Jackalopes 3. Mudbugs survive and they get the series win in Odessa. Oh, Manzo with a chance through the slot, and he rattled the glass behind DeYoung. And the Mudbugs were down 2-0. We're down 3-1. They fought, and they clawed back. Final score, Mudbugs 4, Jackalopes 3, Logan Gotinsky with the game-winning tally. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas. Final score, Shreveport 4, Jackalopes 3. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. What a contest. The Mudbugs somehow, some way, never gave up, and they're with a claw back and then eventually claws up in this game. Final score, Shreveport 4, Odessa 3. What a contest. 15 seconds in, it started out so nightmarishly for Cullen DeYoung in Shreveport as Joey Musa scored on the first shot of the game. He was able to roof it short side on DeYoung for his third of the year, all 3 goals against Shreveport this season. Assisted by Eamon Doney, and that gave the Jackalopes a 1-0 lead. Then they added it at 2:31. It was Dane Hoyard who wristed home his second of the season, assisted by Tyler German at the top of the point, and it was a 2-0 lead early for the Jacks. Then at 2:44, 13 seconds later, it was Connor Gato in front, flipped home his third of the year. Mason McCormick at the blue line, able to scoot the pass in front from the point. Great job there by McCormick to set up Gato's third, and the Mudbugs settled things down. Ever since Gato's goal at 2:44, it looked like the Mudbugs took control, and they did. They outshot Odessa 46-22. They deserved to win the game, but yet that doesn't always happen in hockey. So it was 2-1 going into the second. Nick Siffringer threw a puck. Siffringer deflected it home for his first of the year. Brian Smith got the assist, and Odessa's up 3-1 despite getting outshot so severely in the game. Mudbugs, though, held to their guns and stuck with it as Dawson Chirino on the power play blazed past the PK unit of Odessa, and on the swept goal power play, able to wrist home his 5th of the year, glove side on Black, and that made it a 3-2 game. Then the big one, shorthanded, their second shorthanded tally in 2 games. At 16:33, a fortuitous bounce through the neutral zone, taken there by Weber, and he slipped it 5-hole on Black, all alone on the breakaway. It's Weber's team-leading 6th goal of the season, assisted by nobody, and we were tied at 3 after 2 periods of play. Then in the third period, the Mudbugs continue to control the pace as the shot totals favored Shreveport in every period. 21-9 after 1, 12-7 after 2, and 12-6 after 3 for a final shot total of 46-22. And it was Logan Gotinsky from the near corner, came through the goal mouth and poked it home through the 5-hole of Black for his first goal of the year, unassisted at 8:12 of the third. That's the game winner. And what a great job as the man they call Goat Boy in the Mudbugs locker room, able to lift the Mudbugs to a very, very hard-fought victory. With the win, Shreveport goes to 11-2-2. They now have 24 points on the year. Odessa stays at 16 as they drop to 7-8-2. And you look at the Lone Star score. Lone Star up 4-1 on Wichita Falls late in the third. So assuming they'll win, Lone Star will go to 31 points. But the Mudbugs will stay on task with 24 points, 7 points behind Lone Star with 6 games in hand. Our next broadcast will be back at home January 8th. The Mudbugs will host the Wichita Falls Warriors back at Georges Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. It'll be a 7-11 puck drop with a 6:50 Landers pregame show. I want to thank all our corporate partners and fans for tuning in to tonight's game. big, big thank you for all your listenership and viewership for this crazy game, especially tonight. Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Jackalopes 3. Until next Friday night, back at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. Have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. And as always,